See something real quick. Don't even give me a minute. Can you hear me?
Hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
You're tuning in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, coming at you with another live stream. Without further ado, he's been on my live a few times. He go by the name of Photographer by Zax. What's going on with you, fam?
What's going on, Rollo? Thanks for having me on. Just excuse me for how I'm talking. I just came back from the dentist, and my right side is numb, so I'm gonna probably talk with a lisp and stuff. But nonetheless, thank you for having me on. I greatly appreciate it. I know I was supposed to be on your platform yesterday, but I was too tired. So here we are.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the first question is, when did you hear about my channel? And then the follow-up question is, what made the decision for you to leave New York to go to Florida?
um, so I first heard about your channel. Um, I was in New York. I was actually working as a driver for Amazon, and I was doing, just driving around, doing what, delivery drivers do. Um, at first, I was listening to Ringo, and he mentioned your name. I think around 2021. So a little bit after, the shutdown, the locks and all that other stuff going on over there. So I heard about you, I think around 2021, 2022. And the follow up question, what made me go to Florida? Well, I've always liked Florida because I visited Florida plenty of times, and I have family over here. So, you know, sometimes summer vacations, even fall or winter vacations, at the time when I used to celebrate holidays and stuff, um, I would visit family down here, and it was pretty chill. It's less chaotic, as far as I wouldn't say just traffic, but the people over here. Not saying all of them are nice, not all of them are cordial, but you know, the encounters that I have to, encounter, um, they've been pretty decent with me, and I've been pretty decent with them. We just act like human beings. As opposed to New York, yes, I've lived there majority of my life, born and raised. It's not the same as it was in the early 2000s or the late 90s, considering that I was born in the early 90s. So, I can tell the drastic changes and the huge differences, uh, you know, in what was going on within the five boroughs, particularly Brooklyn, because I used to, live there. But Florida, it's a big change. Um, hey, Forever Studios, welcome to the stream. It's a big change. Um, I like it so far. Right now, we're dealing with some tropical storms and hurricane season. It might pass my place though. Um, it might pass by where I'm at, but it's definitely hitting Orlando. It's starting from Tampa actually, so it's gonna hit like north. I think it's northwest Florida. Yeah, but will maybe come to Florida. You know, as I said, I always liked it over here. I'm still doing a lot more traveling, but I'm very busy, so I may have to put a halt to it. But I'm gonna try to put as much content as I can out there because for those who don't know, yes, I'm a photographer, but mainly I'm a portrait photographer. But at the same time, um, I'll do like uh, I'll do like traveling based content. You know, I got my drone right here. This is my baby right here. I'm trying to get another one and produce more traveling content and more anything that's dealing with like locations throughout Florida right now. That's where I'm gonna be putting a lot more content out. So stay tuned for that.
Absolutely. So you got to meet me in person for the first time in 2023. What went through
2020.
your mind for meeting somebody on the internet for the first time? You know, it's
Well,
one thing you see people on the internet, they talk, they do this and that and the third. Meeting me in person in Florida, what went through your mind?
well, it's not anything new. I used to play video games a lot. I would go
Okay.
on Xbox, I'll go on like an Xbox Live or PlayStation Network or stuff like that. I actually met a lot of people from that field of gaming, and it's not really anything new. Um, I did a lot of discernment as well, so it's it was it was more mature in a way where that I can act civil around people who I've never met in real life until that time. So it's very common. Um, it was a pleasure, because I like meeting new people. I like interacting with new people. I do that all the time at work. So this is second nature. This is, something that I've always done. I always not saying that I was friendly, but I was, still am able to interact with people in general and have certain conversations or just converse randomly about topics and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like it wasn't like a surprise, but it was an honor. I can say it was an honor, meeting you and along with other people who I've met on the internet or online or stuff like that.
Okay, so what made you remember the video when I was driving to Jacksonville and you was talking about certain things in New York and I said, "Hey man, when you ready, let me know." Do you remember that conversation?
In a sense, yeah, because it was pretty sudden when you were in Jacksonville. It was pretty sudden because I'm like, dang, I'm really missing out Florida, and you kind of like lit up the fire even more because, like I said, I've always liked Florida, and me doing that change, and it was a swift change too. Like it was like that. Like I just packed up whatever I needed and just go. And from time to time, I'll visit, family over there in New York and stuff like that. I'll visit families, tell them, hey, what's up? And I also got to pick up some other stuff that I got to pick up. But you know, it it was definitely it was definitely like an interesting calling, rather. Like it was definitely a motivational thing because when I was in New York, I was sad. Like I felt like I wasn't making enough, and not even just money, but like doing certain things that I love to do and I'm talented of doing. I felt like I wasn't putting enough into it. And even if I sometimes I would even say I couldn't even enjoy the money. Like I would do like certain shoots. Yeah, I love editing for the most part, but when it comes to the shoots, actually doing the shooting, although I love doing the shooting, I just felt like, yo, I don't want to do this here. Like this like how I'm displaying myself right now. I'm like, all right, what am I gonna do? Like I don't like it here. I feel like I'm not doing enough. And mind you, ironically, there was a lot going on in terms of business and when it comes to creative direction, photography, video, style, fashion, etc. it was so saturated, and I'm asking myself, why is it so difficult for me to just enjoy it? And I didn't even care how competitive it was. I just wanted to enjoy it. Here in Florida, it's funny because I have my 9 to 5, right? But I feel as though, despite having the 9 to 5, yes, I'm getting clientele, and it feels more planned out and natural in a sense. Like I feel more at ease, even though like I have a lot going on. I feel more at ease doing what I like to do.
Right.
You know? And as cliche as it sounds, even though like New York is known for being fast paced, I don't need to have that fast paced mentality here, even though I still think as if I'm fast pacing. But I'm not obligated to do it. So when I came down here, I'm like, okay, I'm at peace right now. You know, um, I'm actually able to thank God even more because I'm looking back at the past as well. It's like, wow, you really kind of helped me out, get me out of here, because I was in a situation where I just didn't like being there, So when you made that call, I'm like, all right, let's see what's going on. And I didn't do much scouting because I already knew Florida. So, it was just there, Yeah, that's pretty much that for that one.
All right. So for those who don't know, at the time, he watched me in, like he said, 2021, 2022, and it was 2023 in the summertime. He touched down to Florida. I made the call to the manager in charge of the business. At the time, I was working the night shift.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, brother, I got you. Don't worry. I'm going to call up the guy. I call up the guy, and he spoke with you, and he briefly let you know that you're good to go because my word is solid.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he got down there, it took time. He explained it. It took time because, the man went on vacation. And one thing I told him, I said, bro, your life is going to change. It's going to get to a point you're not going to even look at money. Money's going to look at you. You're not going to look at money. At the time, you remember, he's coming from New York. And the reason why I said that to him, because I saw the potential. It wasn't about me. It was a lot of stuff going on with me. At the same time, I said, what better thing I could do than to bring a brother out of a situation he's not happy in and let him look into what I'm talking about, because he has experience already visiting. Now he's going to be living there. So his arrangement was already set up with different people for various reasons. And now, what do you have to say to people that may thought about going to Florida and scared because of political reasons and how people move there? What would you say being there for a year? What would you say to the people about that?
Can I give a shout out to Ringo?
Go ahead. Absolutely.
Because Ringo made a video about adaptation to certain environments. Go check out that video, y'all, because it actually could help even adults, right? Where his daughters, I think the youngest daughter, she had a meltdown, I believe. And he mentioned, I'm just paraphrasing because I can't really remember word for word, but I'll talk about myself later on, but it's always going to be challenging for you to adapt to different environments, especially as you get older. Well, actually, especially when you're younger, because you're still observing how the world is, because everything is just new to you, especially when you're young. Even when you're older, you'll have a better understanding, and you'll be more equipped to. Hold on, I think somebody just called me. It's a scammer call. See, oh man, I hate that. Should have just left it on do not disturb. But where was I? Oh,
You're talking about the
yeah. So
arrangements. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so Ringo made a video about um, like she I believe like her daughter was, for lack of a better term, she was, I wouldn't say afraid, but she was like struggling in a sense of just adapting to a new environment. Um, doesn't matter how old you are, but it depends how well you're mature enough to, and I'm not saying it like in a petty way, but like if your brain is matured enough to understand different environments, um, it's always a good thing because it's also a learning experience. Um, if I'm not mistaken, what it says in the Bible, and I'm just paraphrasing it, traveleth man, uh, knoweth many things. I believe that's what it is, right?
Right.
It helps you learn not just the environments, but different cultures, different. It could be food, it could be how people operate in certain environments. Now, between New York and Florida, there are two different places, two different environments. Because yes, they're both classes that work, that operate, but then there could be one part of New York where they are operating very poorly, and there could be one part of Florida that is operating in a way that they should be operating, and vice versa. So it just depends on environments. Because there's New Yorkers who move here and they will keep their BS. They will keep, they'll bring their BS with them. There are people who move from Florida and they'll have their BS with them. But it's just different environments. You gotta adapt to the changes in the climate. Not saying climate change, but I'm saying, it does get hot, really hot. It also gets a little bit cold. Let's say you're from the north. I'm from New York. I don't have to deal with winter weather in Florida because it's like fall here. So let's say you move from Florida to New York, you got to adapt to clothing, certain types of climates, all that stuff. But as far as people, now I'm going to bring people into the mix because, again, I do photography. It's more challenging for me to not really assert myself to talk to people, because I like to talk to people. I like to have conversations, but to approach them, some of them don't care if I take pictures of them. Some of them do care if I take pictures of them, and they'll get real aggressive. But, I would have to make that disclaimer. As far as New Yorkers, they don't care. They don't care. So I know for a fact that I wasn't gonna bring that I don't care mentality here, because I know that it's gonna be a different environment. And I also knew how the environments were because I've also traveled to Florida plenty of times. And I could say that I'm still a traveling person because I went to Europe, and I had to going back over there, I had to recognize the different environments over there. Despite the language, there's many things that are similar to how I would see how New York is, and there are many things that are much different than how I would see New York would be. So me telling y'all, the viewers who are watching, travel. Staying in one place, it's not, to my opinion, is not good. In a way, it's like stagnant. And don't be afraid to, talk to people, especially in different environments. Just scout first, rather. Just don't go on a whim like that. Do some research before going. That could save you a lot of time, a lot of money. It could save your life as well, depending on where you're going, because there's some places in Florida I just don't want to go. I might skim through, but if I visit, it's a little, just trying to be on the safe side and the smart side, But, for the folks, whether young or old, just travel as much as you can, even if it's to a different part of the state. Let's say you live in Brooklyn, right? And you want to go to Bear Mountain, see some nature up there. or something. You know, I'm just using that. You know, and I thank the Most High for allowing me to travel the world. Yeah, you know, is
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, we're going to get to the interesting part of this. You've been here for a year, some change.
Mm-hmm.
How was going through different seasons been for you? And economically, are you surprised where you at?
Well, again with the seasons, as far as temperature goes, um, I can tell you that the humidity is sometimes unbearable.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but in the fall and winter time, it's nothing to me because I've been so accustomed to that weather. It's again like second nature. You know, I would deal with brutal cold weathers up in New York, and this will be in the city where it's just nothing but traffic, high rise buildings where it gets even colder, you know. But as far as Florida, right now, it's nothing. Even with the tall buildings, you know, it's like, nah. But what I really is sometimes unpredictable. What I'm like, what is really unpredictable to me is the humidity. The humidity gets me real intensely because you know what I do, it requires a lot of cardio. And I'm telling you, man, it's some good exercise, but still, man, that thing is unbearable, man. I'm telling you. I'll be looking at the mirror, like I'll go to the restroom and just like, dang, bro, like what's going on right now, you
Right,
know?
right.
And on top of that, you know, I do, like I said, I love talking to people. So the customer service is a plus. But man, sometimes I just want to shut up, man, and just do my job. Like I don't even want to talk to people. Like I got to, but it's like, you know, I do the hospitality thing. All right. And you know, they're in the cold inside, you know, where it's cold. When they come out, they feel okay. I've been outside all day. I'm like, fam, I'm not doing this. I'll do it though. I'm just saying, like, I can't do this right now. So it's an interesting change, man, because um, I don't gotta really wear jackets. If I wear jackets, it's probably like denim jackets. But like I said, even in the cold, I don't need to wear jackets. I could wear this. This is a cotton, it's like a knitted shirt, and it's good for fall. But I don't need to wear this, to be honest. You
Right.
know. You said something else though.
The economic changes.
Yeah, the
Talk
economic.
about the economic change.
Bam, let me tell y'all something, bro. Like I was surprised because Rollo called it. I'm like, okay, you know, I wasn't like nudging you or anything, like not nudging you, but like, you know, like, all right, whatever. I was more like, all right, we'll see, because you know, I got to put in the work for that. Um, just to see the changes. And when I tell you the changes within this year, nah, there was so much you know, so much done, and I still got a lot of work to do. But I'm looking at it like, yo, wait a second, wait. I've been here for a year and change, right? And after knowing that I don't gotta pay you know, like I'm not even gonna bring that up. But yeah, I'm not gonna bring that up. But as far as like it made me more more disciplined with my finances. I can, yeah, for lack of better, yeah, more disciplined in my finances. Not saying that I wasn't, but there's always something in New York, something. I just trying to feel like what is going on that I got to keep spending all this money.
Right.
Um, and and what I do right now, you know, I got more. I'm not gonna say more free time, but I feel as though it's more respectable or respected. I got a lot of respectable kind of clientele that comes through, and they put in a good word. Not saying people in New York didn't do that, but you know, I got my 9 to 5. People work around my photography right here. Um, you know, they work around that, so I'm able to do that. I'm able to do door dashing. I'm able to do Uber Eats, all that stuff. So I got a lot of sources of income that I can actually, you know, put into action. And doing that within this year, yes, I was able to do more of my 9 to 5 and Uber Eats, not as much as photography, but it's getting there because, you know, like I said, I've been getting a lot of clientele lately.
Right.
And just a disclaimer, y'all, start talking to people because those are considered business opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to look like you mean mugging or you're on a, you know, like you're on a mission, but you're not. It doesn't really look like you are. You're just walking with a mean mug on your face and stuff like that. Try to
Right.
be approachable in the sense where not flirtatious, but more so, you know, approachable to talk to, because you never know who's gonna stop you.
Correct.
I don't never know who I'm gonna stop. Like I said, I like talking to people, so you know, I've photographed people I've met on the beach or at work, and you know, it's been a very lovely time. I can just tell you that it's been a very lovely time because they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do that. I'm not gonna put too much information out there because I just don't feel like doing that. But I can give y'all hints. But yeah, the economics here is doing pretty well for me. I got to give praises to God because, um, you know, as long as I live by the, you know, by His word and the commandments, and even just staying out of trouble,
Right.
just staying out of trouble, you know, I can see how beautiful life can be. And it's not just finances either, man. Like I'm very much at peace. And I'm not saying that I'm not, you know, I don't get a little bit upset or angry sometimes. No, listen, I was angry yesterday. You know, that I-4 traffic, for those who live in Florida, that I-4 traffic is crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know how y'all do it, but I gotta do it
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
day. Every single day. I need to move. I'm planning on moving so that way it can be more convenient for me. But you know, people have their days. I had my days plenty of times. I was exhausted, man. But you know, it's lovely here, man. People's nice. Not all of them. People are nice though, but not all of them.
Right.
That's anywhere you go. All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, remember I showed you the receipt at the time of what I presented to you, and you and the dealer was surprised, the guy from New York. Can you tell the audience that now you're closer to the point you don't even have to look at your check? Is it possible that Rollo is correct from the Most High perspective, what I told you?
Yes. Especially what I do. I guess I'll tell y'all what I do. Listen, I work for Valet, right? And the patients over there, they treat me well, and I treat them well too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the end of the day, they know that I have a job to uphold, and you know, and they respect the hustle, they respect the job. You know,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, man, I don't gotta look at my check. Now, if I do, is because I'm trying to make some mathematical arrangements and financial arrangements. But for the most part, I don't really gotta look at it. And it was a surprise for me because before moving here, I was always looking at it, and I was not really trying to make any um, financial arrangements. No, I'm trying to see if I can survive. You know,
Right, correct. Yep.
but I mean, this week right now is more so like, okay, but I'm calmed down. I was a bit annoyed on Monday because I had a flat tire on the way to work, so I was late to work and I had to spend like $200 for a tire replacement because I work pretty far. I was not driving on the donut tire, so I'm like, let me just put the donut on, go to the shop, give me a replacement tire, and that's it. But for the most part, yeah, I was actually upset um, on that Monday. That this happened like 2 days ago, but I'm like, whatever, man. I'm alive. I'm here. My job, I still have my job. I still have, you know, my car. You know what I'm saying? Um, but as far as looking at my check, I only do it to see how many, not how many, but just calculating some financial stuff to see how much I'm gonna save, how much I'm, gonna spend just for leisure, all that stuff.
Now, to let the audience know, is it true? Remember that I said to you that it could get to the point you could pay 2 months of this, 2 months of that, and you will still have money left over.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people I did business with has done that. They say, "Raul, I see the calculations mathematically is correct." Can you say right now, I could pay this 2 months of this, 2 months of that, and I could still have emergency funds and
yeah.
whatever I need to do? Are you at that point now?
I was at that point actually, because I took up another responsibility.
Right.
Um, so I bought a car
That's
here.
right. That's right. Congratulations. Let's go.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I bought a different car. The car that I had previously, it was a hatchback. I love hatchbacks, but it was at like 180,000 miles. I'm like, okay, and it was a hybrid. It was, it was a Prius. I like Priuses. I like GTIs, the hatchback GTIs and stuff like that. I like that.
Mhm.
Um, so I bought an SUV, and I believe that it can make a lot more money. But um, my car note's about do 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 do. It's like 600,
Mhm.
right? Car note's
Age,
about 600.
age purposes. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, because I did like the 6 year thing, the 6 year financing, and I'm like, okay, I mean that's cool and all. I want to get this out quick. That's like my mindset. So I'm like, I kind of want to just get this out of here now or as soon as I can. And I told myself, like, and I wrote it down. I'm like, listen, 2 years, 2 years, that car better be paid off. And that's just me. That's me telling myself, 2 years, that
Mhm.
car gotta go. That payment, leave. That's it. So I'm doing what I can as far as 9 to 5. Um, the incentives along with the 9 to 5, the DoorDash or Uber Eats or Uber in general, the photography, all that's gonna, that's a mixture of me spending money for myself, um, and me putting money aside to pay off this car. That's how I see it. And I'm not paying the minimum. The minimum, no, 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 no. We first of all, people, y'all should not be paying the minimum. When people
Mhm.
be saying stuff like, I'm talking about like relationships now. I even know why we're steering towards it, but it does make sense in where I'm coming from, right?
Go ahead.
We, you got some chicks or some dudes even saying, oh, they doing the bare minimum and they expect themselves to get like a reward or something like that. Okay. I agree. We shouldn't be doing the bare minimum. The bare minimum of a relationship is actually just seeing face to face. That's me. But that's my opinion. But at the same time, I'm not gonna spend a car note on the bare minimum because I'm gonna spend more. There's more, it's just more ache. You're gonna spend what? Twice as much. You're gonna spend twice as much because of the what's the interest. That's what it's called,
Correct.
the interest. You might as well just buy a brand new car. Like a brand new car, no miles, fully loaded, all that stuff. You could just bought that. Because you spent so much money on that. Because you put the bare minimum into that, you're gonna spend more money on that. So I recommend y'all just try to double it or triple it. Your as one payment. Let's say your car payment is $500, right? If you can, put $1,500 or $2,000 each month.
Did y'all hear that? That's he's paying something double. That's what I'm talking about. That's
or triple, yeah. And I'm still able to save. But because I've taken up that responsibility, I'm just planning it out very strategically. I don't want to save too much and I don't want to save too little. Right now, I'm saving too little, which is okay because I'm able to still save. But as I'm going along, I'm calculating how much I'm not gonna say expected to get, even though I write it. Well, no, I'm bugging because I do write it down. I would expect how much I want, and I'll work my way up to get that. That's my mindset right there.
Right.
Even for DoorDash, let's say for DoorDash, right? I'm writing down DoorDash, right? Okay, so each month, right? Make 400. 400 each month. Do that. Put it in the book. Put it for your mission log for the month, right? Because this is what I do. Mission log for what month are we in? September. Mission log for October. Okay. You guys got a car? Y'all do DoorDash? Okay, that's your part-time thing, or that's just your free time trying to make money. Try to make $400 for the month. Boom. That's what I do. And then on top of that, I'm trying to shoot down one photo shoot for that month, whether it's free or paid. Because one, if it's free, I can still put content on YouTube, which can not only bring me views, and it also, I'm not thinking about the money though. I'm not thinking about the money, but it can bring you money if you're consistent with it. I'm just saying.
Correct.
Think about the money like that, because you're going to be disappointed if you're not getting it. And that'll make you lose more discipline and motivation on what you like to do. Me, I like to do photography and videography. I just downloaded some videos that I took with the GoPro, and what you see right here, right? And I put it onto the iPad so that way I can make an edited short. I didn't do that yet because once again, I'm busy. I tried doing stuff during work. I have that luxury of doing so. Oh, it's raining right now. Okay. Yeah, that's why I look back. It's raining right now, but we need it though. We need it. It's been sunny all week. Yeah, so write down stuff that y'all really want to do, because you'll help yourself manifest it by acting upon it. Because sometimes if I don't do something and I write it down, I'll feel disappointed. But Lord's will, I'm able to see a new day, another month for me to do what I got to do. And right now it's been cool. I'd say y'all just get a book, go to your local bookstore, or go to Target. Get yourself a notebook or a notepad, get yourself a pen, write stuff down, boom.
Right.
That's it.
Now, it's interesting you say that, because at the time you was like, this can't be real. And now you see to the point, now you paying double this, you could pay double your rent. You could switch it up, whatever the case may be, because now you've seen the incentives. Now you look at your check like, okay, I got a check. Okay, yeah, I could put that to the side, put a certain percentage saving. You start to see the manifestation of what I said, because people don't realize he's the only one that I allow to see my actual pay stub.
Yeah, that's true. Let me tell y'all something about this pay stub, right? So last year, I think this was this year in January, I believe. January or February, one of those months.
Yeah, correct.
I went to a dealership and I was talking to Rollo on the phone, right? Because we were trying to do business together. And I spoke with one of the representatives over there. And I'm just going to briefly talk about it because it's something that's interesting. And it also ties into the altercation Rollo had in May and June.
Correct.
That I actually do want to bring up because it's very demonizing in a sense. But let's just start with the dealership, right? So if Rollo, by looking at his pay stubs, he could have just paid off the car in within the year.
Say that again to the audience.
I'm saying the pay stubs that Rollo showed me, because somehow I'm the only person he showed his pay stubs to, right? And he didn't have to do that. But since that we were doing business, again, he didn't have to do that. He could have paid off his car this year. Easily, like within 8-9 months. That's it. And they still denied him. And I'm trying to figure out why. And I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Maybe it's not the time for me to get a car, or for him to get a car. We had this long conversation, and it was definitely annoying to both of us, because in a sense, I already had my car, and we were trying to do business together as far as like car rentals and stuff. And fast forwarding to the altercation that happened in North Carolina.
Yep.
Rollo didn't have to go. He didn't have to go. But at the same time, again, he had the bread for it. And I'm still trying to figure out, because I'm still on this car situation. I'm like, how did this work? Like, was this guy jealous or something? I'm talking about the representative. Was the representative jealous or something? Because he saw it, and I saw his face. He looked like he was surprised, and it was like, hold on now, like, what's going on with that? And then they were trying to ante up. And I don't think it was the guy. It was the banks. The banks be playing games. So you got to be mindful of that too. Yes, they love the power of negotiation. They love that. But at the same time, they be playing games. So fast forwarding to North Carolina, he had bread. Now, granted, I said, hey, man, you went there already. I don't know if you should go a second time. That's, so soon, considering that you want to get to Florida and stuff like that. But that could have been something that was that could have been a blessing to go. He did bring up a point where the situation that happened, it could have been, that probably would have been a sign, and it was a sign for us to all to see. During the time that he got talking about you, Rollo, during the time that Rollo got demonized, right, on YouTube, he got scrutinized on YouTube. There was a particular guy. I actually don't want to say his name. He was pocket watching him, and he was pocket watching him on YouTube, and Rollo showed me receipts. He showed me receipts. Not saying Rollo, does or doesn't have bread, but he showed me receipts on the work that he does, right? And like I said, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do none of that, because I'm already getting my own bread. So I don't need to worry about another man's bread. I don't need to do that. This guy went on YouTube to defame his character, and he assumed, right? He assumed that Rollo was like some sort of crook. I don't know if he was joking, but that's not funny to me. He said, like, what do you do? How do you make all this money? Like, what do you do? Now, we need to see some pay stubs. We need to see some pay stubs for what you do. I think you're doing some crazy stuff. I think you do some crime stuff like that. And I'm like, nah, he didn't say that. That's when I lost all respect for this guy. Some of y'all may know who I'm talking about, but once I heard that, I lost all respect for that guy, because I don't think a man who claims to be in the truth should be worrying about another man's pockets. Instead of worrying about another man's pockets, why don't you ask him, what are some ways for me to make more money? Because you seem like the man who knows how to make money in different ways. I went to Rollo for that as well. We both helped each other, but when it came to finances, Rollo knew how to make more money in certain ways, and he hustled. He really hustled for this. So I lost all respect for that guy because, one, he defamed his name. He defamed Rollo publicly. And it was more than once. This was twice. This was actually in the same stream that he had. Joe says, trust me, the banks do play games. I work for two of the largest banks in the world. And if you only knew the games they play, yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But back to the topic, though. It almost sounds like, this particular guy was jealous of Rollo. And it kind of was, because no man would be worrying about another man's pockets like that, especially if you thought that he was true, because you was bigging him up. You was bigging Rollo up. Before all this altercation happened, you was bigging him up. You didn't care about how much money he made. In fact, you knew about how much money he made in a sense. But now that you're gonna go on a public platform, because some things went down, I believe privately. It was somehow into the public, and you defamed Rollo, which mind you, caused him to lose finances. That's crazy. I'm gonna just speak on that particular thing because we're talking about finances and money. But if you want to talk about the other thing that happened, that's up to you. But I'm just talking about finances right now. And that particular gentleman definitely messed up your finances twice.
Yep.
Because I believe you made a video about this particular woman and how you got, I'm gonna say laid off. Back last year, I think around April or something like that. April, May.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it back there, because for a false claim rather, and you saying that this man's lady knows this particular person.
Yes, she does.
It ties in, because it's like, how long have you been watched for? What's going on, Brainwaves? How long have you been watched for? That's my question.
I'm gonna say the minute I moved to Florida, I've been watched by this dude because he knew about my channel since 2021.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I knew about your
channel. I worked for the Hilton Hotel Services in a particular part of Florida, which is very well known. And because he has connections to the Hilton, because he talked about it on his live stream, what hotel he was at when he was in DC.
Right.
He took the video down for us.
I'm listening.
So it's like he knew I worked for the Hilton, because when you do the love notes, the person knows your name, whatever. Right. So I believe he had asked my ex at the time, who stayed in Florida, what type of work he do. That's why he asked. the other chick that I was with, what type of work I do. So he told my ex in Florida, and she must have told him allegedly. I have to say allegedly.
Right.
Because when I came back, everything was going good into that Latina. She's from Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so Ringo said his wife is Mexico. There's Puerto Ricans and Mexicos are cousins. That's not far-fetched of relationships, particularly in Florida and Georgia, where you can meet somebody that's Puerto Rican. She was dealing with a so-called black man that she
Right.
got kids with. She in the military.
Mm-hmm.
And so when Newbury first went to Miami, he's told me on the phone he knows somebody from Georgia that's Latina. I didn't think nothing of it. And miraculously, she told me she was from Georgia. She just doing work in Florida. I said, no. Something ain't right about this broad.
Right.
Because I was asking her about, putting me on because she said she knows somebody with a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get another vehicle. So she took it another way of flirting. And she seen the money I was getting. And I remember she said, let me get some of that money you get of your tips. So when he asked the other chick I was dealing with online, what's his bank stuff looking like? It connects back to her.
Right. Exactly. Right. And
Yeah.
it's just so disrespectful because you're doing this on a public platform. It's different when it was private, even though it's somehow still disrespectful. Like, why are you worrying about another man's pockets? But you're doing this for everybody to see because you're painting this dude as someone who's a crook when this man is a crook himself.
He's the one who's a crook. Yeah, he's the one who's a crook. Yeah, because the receipts is out there.
The receipts are out there.
UP Farms, yeah.
Right.
So when I had to talk with you, Wichita know I have homes in Florida, through a third party called Pass Split. So Wichita was trying to get information of where I stay at. I said, no, you ain't gonna know where I stay at. I don't know you like that. He was trying to figure out what places I have.
Is right.
There were certain people that was homeless. I said, first of all, why you ain't Newbury ain't helping them out? Y'all got UP Farms. Why y'all can't build a place for them?
Oh man, you brought out his name, man.
I have to talk. I'm going to say his name because he's watching.
Okay, that's fair. Go ahead.
So my thing is that, well, I got to do that. I don't know you, so it's like they was trying to figure out how to get rid of me financially. They're afraid of me going back to Florida because, just like Ringo said, they don't want him to have anything. You hear him saying that in his videos. You heard Brainwave say that in his videos. So when he first came to Florida, and the second time, when I went to go pick him up in Tampa, it was just like, he can't conversate with people. I was the one who was talking to the lady and the guy. I was showing him what's wrong with the RV. I knew about the RV, the flickering lights, the gasket, the gas thing. I warned him the gas thing is not good. You got to change the whole, thing with your with the engine. He thought I was lying, and then when he found out it was true, he was like, "Wow." He bigged me up on that. He said, "Yo, Rollo know his stuff with vehicles. I used to run the business. Of course, I know my stuff with vehicles."
My thing is this. How are all these people called snakes, demons, devils, all this, and all these snakes, demons, and devils took the liberty of helping that person out?
Facts.
That's my question. Because it's different when y'all have a fallout, but then when you're just gonna name call somebody, I mean, somebody could easily name call you. That's so easy. That's child's play. But it's like, yeah, give all this to me and F you. F you. It's like F you, pay me. That's pretty much what it is. That's how I see it. But I could be wrong, but at the same time, that's crazy because it's like let's just say y'all did something wrong, right? Especially in private. If that was the person to go public and talk about nonsense, then it's like, nah, I really can't respect that guy no more. Listen, if they scared if they're scared of you going to Florida, that should give you a more reason why you should go to Florida. I don't know why somebody will big you up, right? For going to New York, a place you don't like. But they scared of you going to Florida, a place you do like. That don't make no sense. That makes no sense at all. That would indicate that they're haters of you. They hate you. They hate Ringo. They hate Brainwaves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm just a viewer. I'm just a viewer. And that time that that this guy was talking ish about you on live twice in the same stream, I had to make that comment. Like, y'all really, like, that's disrespectful. I don't know how somebody would say that to another person. But then they were actually clowning you. I can't even take people who are other viewers, who are considered other viewers, serious, because it's like, did you go to this person and apologize? Did you say like, hey man, that was my bad, blah blah blah, whatever? That's just me, because I deal with that stuff at work all the time, or at least I used to. I'll give you an example. You know, I do my own jokes here and there. I say stuff that's funny. They're in my space, mind you. You know, I'd rather you not apologize, but they said, yo, I don't like your voice. I'm like, all right, bet. Get out of my space. Next day, don't say good morning to me. Don't say that. No, I'm not talking to you. I'll make sure you don't hear my voice again unless it's work related. That's it. That's how I see it. I'd rather you just not say anything to me. No good morning. I don't care. I don't care. I don't play that. I'm here. I already know that I'm here to make money, but I'm not going to be like, you know, by myself, just, you know, even though I like being by myself, but you like read between the lines, man. Like, I know how to be civil around other people. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I deal with issues. If people have issues with me, they can let me know, and I'll shut it down. Like, listen, man, okay, cool, whatever. Leave me alone. That's it. I don't like you. That's fine. Leave me alone. Because if you keep coming to me, talking about me, you don't like me, then you're just making yourself even more tired. You're wasting all your precious time on somebody you don't like. That's how I see it.
Right. And I wanted, because he just said something earlier, folks. The receipts I showed Zaz. I could have paid that car in 4 or 5 months if I wanted
4 or
to.
5 months, 9 months, the latest.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Yo, I'm telling you. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is. That's Rollo's decision.
Tell him. Yeah.
Fam, this was what? You want me to tell you the type of stuff you did or do?
Yeah, tell him.
Fam, it's just DoorDash. Put the 9 to 5 aside, because I don't know if you were part-time.
I was part-time, yeah.
Okay, he was part-time, right? Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. He was part-time. So that was probably like money for himself or something.
Yeah.
Mind you, he was renting the car. This is how, okay.
Go ahead, explain it.
I'm going to explain, all right? So Rollo didn't have a car of his own. We were trying to get him a car, right? We're trying to get him a car so he could be on the road and do what he got to do. He doesn't have to depend on, you know, other stuff, right? He was trying to get a car. So what he was doing, and mind you, he was in the midst of doing that. He was, you know, for lack of a better term, trying to survive, right? So he did that just by doing DoorDash. His night job was part-time. So this was just money for himself, or just to get by for the day or the week, etc. I don't know. That's his money, not mine. I don't know what he does with his money. But at the same time, I also know what he does with the money. Every week he would have around $1,000 from DoorDash alone. Alone. Times that by 4. What do you get?
4,000 to 5,000 a month.
4,000 to 5,000 a month from DoorDash alone. Now we could factor in his part-time job. Now we could factor in his YouTube. Even before that, working at the night shift, he was doing so well at his previous job until the lady lied on him because he made that much money. That dude was living his life. He was living his life. And the thing was, he was not like, what's the word I'm looking for? He wasn't boastful. He was just happy, and he encourages other people to do it. I see it now that he was not being boastful. I was like, I would tell him like, hey man, I don't think you should post that, man. I don't think people should know what you got going on right now. But at the time he was experiencing a new chapter in living and within his life and his living experiences in Florida. So some broad lied on him, cost him his job. It all went downhill from there. Downhill. I'm not saying he's out, but it went downhill. But at the same time, I'm not gonna say that he was lazy. If I say that Rollo was lazy, I'm a liar. I've seen the pay stubs. Fam, I was shocked. I'm like, how did you do this per week? And he was only trying to keep up with the daily rental so he can save up for a car whilst living with DoorDash alone. So I'm thinking to myself,
the hotel included. I paid for the hotel.
With hotels included. So before Pat split, he was dealing with hotels. Which were not cheap. They were not cheap.
You better tell him.
Man, the places that I already knew where he was, I'm like, nah, he paying Berta for this. He paying Berta for this. I don't know how. Well, okay, I do know how. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Y'all got him going with his hustle, with his jobs. You also got him going with his livelihood, and that was part of his livelihood. I'm not gonna say that Raul did this on his own. Yes, the viewers, y'all who actually supported him, he's grateful. He's been saying this all the time. He's grateful for that. But the fact that the lady and this guy and the lady that he used to deal with demonize him in public, all that support was gone. Moot on the ground, gone, withered away by water and wind. So I'm thinking like, what happened? So the guy went after your money. The chick before went after your money, despite you trying to help them how to get more money in a sense, right?
Yep.
So instead of them accepting the help that you gave them, they took the help and your pockets. That's a person I don't want to be around ever.
Correct.
Ever. Because who's to say that they'll do that? Who's to say they won't do that to their own family?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and they're scared of you going back to Florida because you'll get right back up.
That's correct. He saw me in a Kia Forte GTS.
Yeah, it was blue.
And that's about $150 a day, y'all. $150 a day.
And that's without gas.
That's without gas.
I don't know. Does the GTS take premium or super?
No, it takes regular.
It takes regular?
Yeah.
The GTS is regular?
Yeah, it takes regular.
Maybe I know the Stinger takes premium. I know the K5, I think that takes mid-grade or premium.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So yeah. So the GTS, yeah, because it's also small too. So yeah, it probably takes regular.
It was a fast car, man. And then he saw the mini Maybach. He saw the photo of the mini Maybach that I drove for my B-Day. He saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. The funny thing is, right? That's the car. That's the car he wants. That's the car. Let me tell you something. That's the car he wants, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's the car he wants, but at the same time, he'll settle for a RAV4.
Yep.
These people getting brand new cars, better looking cars than a RAV4, and they still mad. I'm like, why y'all mad for? Rollo got nothing. According to them, Rollo got nothing. I'm not saying he broke, but he got nothing. I don't know, man. Oh, it's getting dark now. Sheesh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you why it's difficult for me to go back to Florida, because the audience got their own situation going on. You know, I get it.
I understand that.
Yeah, I get it. So I'm not. They know it's hard for me to find something in New York because they making sure I'm not leaving New York. Mm-hmm. And that's another thing Zach is starting to realize. You know what I'm saying? They don't want me to leave New York. These entities, for whatever reason, they don't want me to leave. They're afraid too.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so many stuff opening up in Orlando. Listen, y'all got to understand something. Florida was number 5, number 6 economically before I went down there in 2022. It's number 1. The people in Florida doesn't even want visitors from other states and other countries' money right now. Is a lying Zach?
Nah, you telling the truth, bro. I'm witnessing it right now. I'm witnessing it right now.
I'll put it to y'all like this. The Floridian residents or becoming Floridian residents have so much coming in from the governor, because I was supposed to meet the governor, and then whatever reason they didn't put me on the schedule. If I would have met the governor and Nino Brown, the YouTuber Nino Brown, it would have been a baptism. Nino Brown said in one of his videos, I thought about doing something with a certain content creator. That was me. When he saw what old dude said in Georgia, New Breed, he was one of the ones that was going to put me on to something big.
Mm-hmm.
Is I'm lying, Zach? Nino Brown was talking about me in certain code. Let me know if I'm lying. You the listener.
I mean, he took low key took some of your talking points, so he definitely talking about you in a sense too.
He mentioned my name in one of the videos. Mm-hmm. Write Rollo's name down. I know him. He said that. He said that. Did he not say that?
You're right. Absolutely.
It's been hard for me, y'all. It's been hard. I don't talk about my situation because I know why I'm in the situation I'm in. But I want to show y'all that Brother Zach came from a situation of uncertainty to the point that he's like, what happened to my brother Rollo? Because I seen it. He's seen it. He's seen it. He was shocked. He said even the dealership was shocked.
I saw his face, man. No lie. I saw his face. He was like, just like that. But we got to go back to Joe, because I can't even be mad at the representative, Joe, who's in the chat. I don't know if he's still watching. He said the banks do play games, and he worked for 2 of the largest banks in the world. He worked for those kind of banks too. So they play games, bro. They were playing games with me when I was trying to get my car. I was like, don't play games with me, man. Give me the car and let me go.
Yep.
Give me the car and let me go. That's what I was like.
They know we connected. And Zach, I always said your life won't be the same when you talk to a person like me. And that's why I tell the ladies too, when you get in a relationship with me, it's a whole, I'm gonna let from a brother to brother. Any of you brothers that meet me, your life is not gonna be the same because I'm this person that they always wanted for a long time. And so when they see I don't need them, I could go, listen, I could make a call to a 1% right now. Zach, know I'm telling the truth. I could make a call to one of the 1% right now and say, all right, I'm gonna go in.
Fam, you was in North Carolina. You were meeting with the 1%ers.
Say that again.
In North Carolina, he was in North Carolina that time. He was meeting with 1%ers.
That shorty is not no games.
Mm-hmm.
That Trinidad, tell him that.
Don't play games. And the thing is, Rollo, he used to do some shady stuff back in the day. I mean, he's testifying his stuff. But he's not doing that anymore. He's doing what's contrary to what he used to do. He want to help brothers and sisters out. Okay, cool. Just do right by him and he'll do right by you. That's like me in the hospitality. You do right by me and I do right by you. Listen, I'll even say that. A lot of the patients over there, I'm not gonna say any names, but I have good relationships with them. I have a great relationship with them. They be saying, yo, thank you for taking care of me. That's what the patient says. And I'm like, thank you for taking care of me. In code, you take care of me, I take care of you. That's it. The incentives are great, but that's not the end all be all. Because sometimes I'll turn down their incentives. I'll turn down their incentives because somebody else could need that. They probably need that for themselves, but they feel as though that they're obligated to do it. I'd be like, listen, let me tell you something. You giving me your money, your last dollar, keep that for you. Not only that I'm doing my job, I do it because I like to do it. Don't feel obligated to give me something. I already got a relationship with them. And they know what it is, and I know what it is. But the people, sometimes it be the people you've known for a while, or you're trying to get to know them. You've helped them so much, and this is what Rollo did too. He helped so many people so much, and guess what? They're not here. Not saying all of them are gone, but a vast majority of them are not here. I'm just gonna keep it a bug with you.
And let me say this, because he lied, New Breed. It was not. I asked my supporters that time, if you want me to go see the brothers, if you want to support, I had the money. And I'm going to say this off the record. Zach, that day, I did call Zach. And I made sure he took care of me. And I, of course, took care of him back. Because my payment was on Tuesday. I had to go to Arizona. And this is before the shorty. I was going to go to New York and I was going to go to Arizona. So when I met Shorty at the hotel, she told me she was in Arizona. So my thing was I was going to go to New York, take care of some business with Ringo and them, drive back up there with them. Ringo didn't even know that because New Breed removed the messages. The Most High know it to be true.
Right. Because
when you have the thing with Google, it's like similar to Instagram. You could remove all the messages. So he removed all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So the dude been spying on me the whole entire time. The point I'm trying to say, and others too, Brainwaves, Ringo, and all that. The point I'm trying to say is this. That brother helped me. And that was for me to get the flight because I never canceled my flight.
Yeah,
never.
That was his first time. And I was like, why'd you do that? Because of the situation, it kind of made sense, and you were also helping out a brother. I get that, but that altercation is what brought light into.
You wanted me trapped down there, wanted me to lose everything,
and that's like, fam, like what? Because mind you, I was pissed off, not at Rollo, obviously, but the situation at hand. I'm just like, whatever went down, I'm like, why did this dude even, you know? And yeah, even though I told you, like, I don't, I didn't know that you went there a second time until after the fact. I'm like, wait, you went there again? I thought you were still over there, but you went back. So I'm like, you should not have done that. But if you did not do that, who's to say? Who's to say that none of this stuff that we're talking about right now would happen?
With old girl was supposed to take me out.
And the same chick.
Old girl, let me say, I'm saying it. It's no allegedly. Old girl was supposed to take me out.
Hey.
I'm going to be honest. Old girl was supposed to take me out because she lusts for me and she lusts for him. That's on video. She said it on my live stream.
Yeah, that too. You got to understand this too. She quote unquote a single lady, but you in UP Farms.
Yeah, and then the clip I got from a certain source, I didn't even know it because I never listened to the clip. He said, "Oh, Rollo, you ain't Lavardi."
I listened to some of the clips on his entertainment channel. That's what I listened to, and that's when that was the day, because I was neutral, mind you. Like I said, I'm a viewer. I'm not a content creator as far as all that going on right now, because like I said, I do photography and I do gaming on my other channel. I don't have the same. No, that's not my channel. My channel is totally different. But as a viewer, I can still say something, and I can view on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So the stuff that went down, that's what made me lose all respect for him, because he put it on live and he's going after somebody for money, basically. And guess what? He went after somebody else for money. That somebody else was Ringo.
Correct. Yep.
All this was money. Like I said, I saw both sides. I saw all this from before on 3 parties. I'm just trying to speculate. I'm spectating and I'm speculating at the same time, because, that's what viewers do. That's what viewers do, right? So now everything is coming out, right? Everything is coming out. Everything came out already. Brainwaves already spoke about this situation plenty of times. Rollo spoke about the situation briefly. Ringo's still talking about the situation, as that's his right to do it. Let him do it. My thing is, it all ties down to that one person. The whole common denominator was that one person. And you got to think to yourself, why is everybody, right? Why is everybody against you? Why is everyone against you? If we are so-called men of the Most High, why are we against another man of the Most High? But we're all against that one person of the Most High. Why are nobody else seeing that? That's my issue. Now, as a viewer, should I have said it in the comments? Of course. But I'm saying it live right now. I don't even know why I'm putting myself into the situation. But at the same time, Rollo is considered a friend of mine, and I know him. I know him well enough. He won't be doing stupid stuff like that. And if he did, I'm going to call him out for it. That's simple as that. That's simple as that. But one thing I do know, he didn't call somebody out of their name like that, like how this guy did to Rollo and Ringo, to the point where he wished, or he said that, or he cursed Ringo, saying that he would not have sons.
Yep, he did.
Your daughters are cursed. Now I can go further deep into this, because if I was blinded by what happened previously and me knowing what he said recently, as far as putting the curses on, Ringo's family, who's to say he won't do that to another group of people? Who's to say he won't do that to his viewers? his supporters, you know, his supporters. You know, you say that to a supporter, trust and believe you're going to lose more than just one supporter, because everybody who has a brain who also supports would follow. They would know. They would pick up on that person's words, that person's words, that person's words, anyone with the brain, and they also support. I stopped supporting this guy, New Breed, all the time, a long time ago, because of the situation where he started going after your pockets. I'm like, nah, that's disrespectful. I cannot support somebody like that. And mind you, he didn't apologize. And if he did, he took it down. So, Rallo, I'm just saying, go to Florida. If they're so scared of you going to Florida, go to Florida anyway. Let them be scared. Let them get mad.
Read this comment here, brother.
I think the Most High sent Rallo there for Ringo and his wife because of how things went. New Breed was lining up Ringo. Now that everything came out, that's facts. That's how I see it now, and that's what Rallo was. That's what he said before, and I'm like, that's a possibility. And now it's facts, because look at how he's talking to Ringo and his wife and his children.
Yeah, he sent that white boy to set the whole thing up. And if I wasn't there, you know, who knows, Lord forbid, what would have went down, because Ringo would have did right to defend. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to tell you something. Ringo knows that I have connections in Charlotte. I'm going to tell you how New Breed knew I had connections in Charlotte. Because them witches was in Menino Jet's car, right? New Breed told Menino Jets what to write on that text message. With the text messages that he got, that came from New Breed. New Breed's that type of person that will do some ish like that. Because how the hell Tate know what Ringo likes? No, New Breed is showing you he's copying Ringo right now as we speak when it comes to content. He's obsessive. He's a monitoring spirit. So when I came there, he wasn't happy. That's why he told Tate where the address is at. He told Tate to bring the girls. They was going to do the witch hunt on Ringo, because Ringo is of the truth. He was not supposed to be around. He was supposed to be in jail. Ringo was supposed to be in jail. New Breed wanted him in jail. I truly believe that. Because Ringo saw something at UP Farms. Believe me when I tell you, he saw something wasn't right in UP Farms. Because even Brainwaves talk about it being there. And remember, I told you that I was trying to go. And remember, I had the 4 flat tires. Remember when I was on the phone with you?
Yes, you had the 4 flats. Yes. You were trying to go there plenty of times, and it was like you just couldn't go.
So she's right. That's a witness right there from the Most High. Let me see what else she said. Yeah, he's not. Exactly.
My thing is, right?
Correct. Christina, correct.
My thing is this, right? You know, the fact that he said, "I forgive you," that was a low blow, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think he blocked you at the time.
He blocked me already, yeah.
Yeah, he blocked you at the time he started streaming. So that was very cowardice of him. And I'm just like, nah, that's fake. Nope. That was fake. Fake. And you know it's fake. You know why it's fake? One, he took it down. He took it down. He retracted his. Imagine that, right? you're retracting your apology because you knew it wasn't real. You could have just stood by your statement and just went along with it. You know. But like I said, I can't support somebody like that. I don't care who they are. If you were like that, Rollo, I'm not saying you are, but if you were like that, I'm gonna say the same thing to you too. I'm like, hey, I ain't supporting you, fam. Nah, you wilding out because who's to say that you won't? And if you're not repenting and apologizing to that person you said something to, whether it's public or private, nah, I'm like, nah, I'm not with that. Nope.
Exactly.
You know.
Now you say why I can't go back to Florida. You know I'm not in that situation to where I can go back to Florida. I have to have a
No, I
certain
get that.
funds
No,
because
I get that.
no, I just want to explain to the audience.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I do have a partnership with the home ownership with the people. That's not really my money. It's me accumulating to get my own place. Because in Florida, it's very difficult to get a house.
Right.
To get two homes, it's a lot of investments I have to put in. So if the people do what they're supposed to do, then they'll give me the recommendation of getting those homes. I went about it a different way. I didn't go about it the way our brother Ringo went about it because he had the funds to do it. It's called going through a third party. When you go through Pass Split, I'm paying Pass Split and the owner of the homes. It's not my homes until I go through the process. I can't touch that money. That's why I was telling Zach. And if I was to touch it, it's going to take time for me to get it because I got to go through the investigation process. They're going to be like, why are you taking out money when you are investing? That's the deal I made with them. And I have people staying in these homes. It's not in my name. It's in somebody else's name. Because in Florida, you could go about it two ways. Either you have 40, 50,000 off top, which is 30% of whatever the home price is, or you put a certain down payment, like coming similar to a vehicle, to build your credit up, your home credit initiative up. It's what it's called. And when you build your home initiative credit and people is renting it out, I'm like the host. There's a thing called host of homes. They do that in the Caribbean. So there's a lot of things people don't know about homes. There's different ways to go about it. So if I got certain people staying there and they doing their part and everything's going good, I get a percentage. That's to pay my bills where I'm currently at right now.
Right.
Which is very expensive to be in New York. Well, with Rollo, if you gain a certain incentive, but you got to understand, I'm still under this contract with New York. You just can't get rid of it and still got to pay. Even if I leave, I still got to pay.
Still got to pay, exactly.
Contract.
Right.
You can't just say, even if I give this apartment to someone else, they give this apartment to someone else, I still got to pay the back end.
Right.
Don't you understand that? New York don't have no money no more. They don't have no money to ask, oh, we don't need you. You know how much New York is losing every day?
Yo, it's windy outside, man.
So it's like when I go back down there, then I complete this thing, take care of this thing, then I could recognize me getting my own place to do what I need to do. That's what the support is coming in. So if I get to the goal for 1,000, I could get the vehicle, I could get the place I need to stay at, and I could do the arrangements of the people I'm supposed to be doing business with. And I'm telling them, hey, I don't know if I'm going to make it at a certain time. I'm supposed to have been back by now.
Right.
It's just too much stuff going on. I'm getting calls. Rollo, what's going on? When you coming back? I got Soul and her family. When you coming back? It's just so much going on. They trying to put me on, the ladies, the guys. And then to tell them what happened, to hear it in their voices like, Dad, man, It hurts them. But I know I did the right thing by the Most High, making sure Ringo and his wife were good in the family. That's the sacrifice the Most High put me in. You know what I'm saying? To be the alert because we both from New York.
Right.
And, you know, New Breed was trying to make an offer to the entities. It's obvious. And D Dower had something in his hand because he admitted in his video that he good with D Dower this whole entire time. He was faking the beef on his channel about D Dower. That's why he told me to have Rufus on.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, he told me to have Rufus on. Rufus went to him. Pastor Rufus went to him. And then New Breed told him for me to get in touch with Rufus. And I said, Rufus, do you know New Breed want me to have you on? He said, okay. And then remember in that video, New Breed was getting frustrated, trying to control my own channel. The demon was coming out at that time. And
Right.
Elder Tawatasa called it out. The prophecy.
Right.
So he was working for D-Dow the whole entire time. And Michael Israel, because he known Michael Israel for 5 years.
Oh, I didn't know that either. See, this is why I'm just like, I'm good.
So remember I said they don't have Florida no more? They shut down Florida. New Breed them try to get something in Florida. That's not going to happen. Hell no. They don't play those games. So he's trying to figure out how the hell I'm doing so well in Florida and moving around more than him because he's not, even he said in his video, he's not going to put in the work. He's lazy. He's a lazy guy. And the daughters of Zion don't like lazy men. What daughter of Zion like lazy men?
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of you guys, man, you lazy. That's why the daughters of Zion mess around with other dudes. I don't blame them. You can say what you want. I don't blame them. Why should they be dealing with a lazy dude that don't want to do nothing with his life?
Or at least have the attempt to like find out what you want to do in life. Because when you're trying to pursue, like not pursue, but like when you're trying to figure out your life, it requires work. It requires work.
Yep, it does.
So I'm looking out the window because it's raining right now. We're starting to get that.
I missed that weather. I would have been making cake right now.
I'm staying home. I tried doing it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not about this life right now.
Nah, it's all good, man. But I miss doing it, man. I miss doing it. I miss driving out there, man. I miss driving out there.
I can't do it. Especially when I got this dentist thing, man. I'm like, nah. I was actually gonna DoorDash around.
But you forgot, about the 5,000. You forgot about my bank account. Because remember, my bank account had about 2,000-3,000.
I don't want to talk about.
I had 2 accounts.
I didn't want to talk about the bank account. I just wanted to talk about the stuff.
Yeah.
Talk about the stuff because that's the same thing. Like, fam, nah, he good, fam. Like
man.
He's making honest money. It's just a lot that he does because you got to understand. It's not even the type of life he's trying to live. He's trying to he's trying to invest, and it requires a lot of work to do it.
Yeah, I invested in a lot of stuff. Yeah, I did. Now let's get to the ladies. Yeah,
that's crazy. We're gonna get to the ladies now.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be good, y'all. Floridian ladies.
Man, oh my gosh.
What's your take on dealing with Floridian ladies?
I mean, they cool. nah. Some of them, like I said, there's always gonna be a group of crazy people anywhere you go. But the Floridian ladies, at least they know how to have a conversation. I be talking like a storm. They be talking like a storm. And sometimes I just don't want to talk anymore. But they still
it's like you want from the pop the balloon. They love to be on that FaceTime.
Hey, look, man, listen. So, what they got? The South Beach version of Pop the Balloon?
Yeah.
Man, they talk so much, bruh. Some of them, I mean, like I said, they outlandish because they're probably following the bandwagon of what this cesspool's going on about and stuff like that. But they talk a lot.
A lot of energy. You gotta have a lot of energy dealing with them.
You gotta have a lot of energy, fam. Like my lady, she got a lot of energy, fam. And she likes to travel as well. Like her pops love to travel, and very much like my dad. Yeah, Southern women love to talk. I don't. Yeah, they do. But yeah, she traveled a lot too. Now I don't think she's been to Europe like me, but she's not a Floridian though. She's not a Floridian.
Right.
But she's very close to Florida. That's all. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just say that she's close to Florida,
Right.
but she's not a Floridian.
Correct.
She's not even from the United States, but she's close to Florida. I'm pretty sure y'all can find out or figure it out.
And she is a sister, so let's get that clear. Daughter of Zion. Go ahead.
And she is a sister. Me personally, like, I'm not saying that I don't have conversations with women. I don't talk to women, but that's not like my priority. A lot of Southern women, especially Floridians, they love to see a man work. When I tell you, when I was at the 9 to 5, I'm gonna just say this: like middle-aged women, or even the aged women, the older women. I'm just putting them as an example. They actually appreciate men. They literally would say out their mouths, "This is why we need men." And I was like, "Thank you so much for just saying that," because I don't know what stigma is out there where it encourages women and other men to say that men are not needed. Yes, I said other men. I don't know why other men who happen to be heterosexual are saying stuff like, "We don't need men." What are you talking about? We need each other. And I'm not afraid to say that I need a woman, because I do. We need each other. That's it. And Floridian women, in particular, since I'm in Florida, they understand that for some reason. And I'm not going to say all Floridian women or all Southern women know this. Let's just be real. But the experience that I'm dealing with right now in Florida, they understand the assignment. They're very cool. They some of them look great. I'm not even gonna lie. Some of them look good. And I'd be telling my lady, like, "Hey, I look at women all the time." She understands the assignment. Like I said, she understands. Like, she expects me to look at other women, which is great, because it's like she understands what a man is like. One, because she has a father still in her life, which is great, because I have a good relationship with her dad. So that's cool. Understand that Florida is about family as well. I'm not going to say that other states are not. Yeah, there you go. Yes, my family is from the South, and the women are so much more loving and caring. My grandmother was so sweet, and my whole family, and they will feed. Yeah, man, I'm fed like every time I'm over there. I'm like, I like this, but at the same time, I love to travel, and I love to, like, my lady, she's bound to try new things, and it's not food. It's not just food or whatever, because she cooks. And I told her, like, that's a blessing in itself. Let's understand that. Not saying that I don't know how to cook. I know how to cook, because if I'm by myself and I'm hungry, I'm gonna cook. We're both like traveling in Florida because, like I said, actually, this is her second year here. This is my first year here, so we're both traveling, exploring Florida together, which is great. and she's willing to learn photography and video. She's actually willing to learn the dance game that I play all the time at the arcade. So I'm like, what? Okay, cool. I like this. This is great. And she takes a lot of joy into doing these things, and I'm very happy for her. And I'm very happy for myself as well. And I gotta praise God for this, because you know, um, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it should be fun along the way too. It's always a challenge. It's not easy, but it should always be a challenge. Yeah, the whole South is about family. I can agree with that. But I'm talking about Florida particularly. Florida is about family. I don't understand when women get mad at their man, look at another woman. Like, I don't care about that kind of stuff. That's in a man's DNA to look at other. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. So other women, I think, are far more intuitive to what's going on around them and what's going on with you. That's also facts. Yes. Yeah.
I just my thing about Florida that made me so excited is when I first got there, it was not only the roads were so open, family. The roads were so open, man. And when you have a significant other with you in a car, it's just a whole different vibe. I don't think you guys realize how much it's not even about the money. Let me tell you something. I'll show Zach know the area I work at. He knows because I told him. The Hilton Hotel. Let me tell you something. They paid the same day. It's a thing called daily pay.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Let me put it to y'all like this.
Daily pay.
My ex that I was dealing with in Florida, before she even opened her mouth, she could look at her Cash App. That's how far advanced I was. Before she opened her mouth, I saw the look. I said, look at your Cash App. Go ahead and take care of your business. Thank you. She was like, how the heck you know? I'll put it to y'all like this. The reason why the set individual not only upset of me making money is because the women I was getting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And when he removed himself from Instagram and blocked me, he saw me with that baddie from Arizona that I pulled in Charlotte. When the incident happened, I saw her the next day. I let her know. Listen, let me finish. I'm gonna say, yeah. Let me talk.
Wait a second. All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead. My bad.
After the incident happened, I had brother's ass. I talked to him in the night. I said, look, bro, I got you. Don't even worry. I got you in some. And I did that. I did my part. So he did that. The following day in the AM, because it was the AM we was talking.
That was
later that day, I was not sleeping. I was pissed off and everything. And I always tell y'all, some reason when I'm pissed off, it's always a woman to console me. Always. So I get up, got a 2 hours rest, get up. And I told the people, say, okay, I'm paying for the next day. I got my flight taken care of, thanks to Brother Zach. I had the money for the next day for the room. So I did the room thing, and Shorty was there. You remember I was playing pool. I was playing pool table. I'm looking at her. I'm saying, I'm going to get her. I had a, let's say a Gentile, was a MILF in her 30s and 40s. She had a petitionary of the 1%. She was like, come to the, they had a thing, they had a big concert. I said, now I'm going to be with my brothers and sisters. I already had to connect. I got connects in Charlotte, y'all. I do. So anyway, I'm looking at her. The manager's talking to her. Some other guy talked to her. I let her do her thing because I'm that type of person. Do your thing. So when I went to her, she was happy. Let her see my ID. I said, look, I ain't got no issues with you. This is my ID. This is what I do. I got a channel. I'm in my room. You know, I'm staying the extra day. She was like, oh, I'm supposed to stay with my friend. I said, do your thing with your friend, because she missed her flight.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, oh, where you stay at? She said, oh, I'm in Arizona. I said, okay. I said, we follow each other on Instagram. So she gave me her number. I gave her my number. I said, if you want to see me, come see me. We chill, whatever. So the Knicks was on playing the Philadelphia 76ers. She went to do what she needed to do. So she knocked on my door. When I opened up the door, I said, oh, let's have a seat and chill. I got the food. I got some food from Wendy's. I ordered DoorDash.
Mm-hmm.
She gave me the look. I said, oh, I was like, you know what?
And mind you, you weren't even thinking about any of that.
I wasn't thinking about any of that.
Yeah, you were just trying to like, man, I just want to go home. I just want to like relax, all that stuff. That's even better in a sense, because a lot of women, they can see that you're not, like, they can see if you're thirsty or not. They'll want you more if you're not really interested in it.
Yep.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a known fact.
So we conversated in the room for a good 20, 30 minutes. And she looked at me, and that look, I know that look. She like, look, I'm not coming here to play. Let's go. And that's what happened. That's what happened. And then she told me she was a top Trinidadian model, and she was in Arizona. And I'm like, I said, I'm going to go to Arizona anyway. Yeah. I couldn't go because I had to go back to New York, and then I went to Arizona. I saw her one time, you know, I was just doing other things. And then guess what? Who started coming on the map? Aaron the plumber. Because that lets you know I was in Arizona. Watch this. Pop the balloon. No, Arlette and her husband know about me.
Really?
Guess who her husband had on? James Goldman. They saw my video of me and Brainwiz. They had on James Goldman. Y'all know the guy that does this? Sell the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that's me. Guess who they interviewed her? Her husband interviewed him the past few days ago.
Yeah. I didn't see it though. I saw the thumbnail. I just didn't have time to see it.
Then in my video earlier today, you had the chick from New York Pop the Balloon want to have me on the show. So I don't know. Do y'all guys want me to go and pop the balloon? You think that would be a good idea?
Man, I already told you no, fam.
You said no. That would be too much of a trap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not going to be fair to the woman. Because I know if I go in there, I'm going to pull somebody. Then she's going to want to be around me 24/7. I already know the playbook. I know the playbook. My playbook don't lie. I talk with someone here. She's going to want me to be around 24/7. And my intention is to go to Florida. She's not going to want to go to Florida. So it doesn't make no sense.
Right.
Because most New York women know Florida women will knock them off the ballpark. Even a woman in Florida on her worst day will knock a New York woman out the ballpark. Because Zach seen the women where he works at, and I told him where I was working at. He's seen the set. He was on the phone with me, right? Remember, he was on the phone with me. And he heard the woman saying sexual things while I was on the phone. Especially when I was on the phone with him in New York. Tell him what happened, brother. Tell him what happened.
About what?
Remember, I called you and we were discussing some things, and you heard old girl try to stop me and say, hey, where's the such and such place at?
Oh, yeah. Like, she sounded like she was a fellow New Yorker. And it's like, you don't really need, come on now. We New Yorkers should know everything. And if we don't, we go on our phones. Like, why are you going to another person? And despite, like how New York is, there are people, especially women, who don't want men around them. So I'm like, I've seen this before too, and I'm like I said, this is just fellow New Yorkers, because I let's just say I'm a New Yorker as well, but I'm a Floridian as well. I know New York. New Yorkers are not going to ask anybody for no directions. If they ask me for directions and they know they got a cell phone to just map it, Google Maps, man, they trying to holler at you. This happens so many times, fam.
Yeah.
So many times. I don't know if it was from the height or what. I don't know. Beard, height. Well, I don't know.
I ain't had my hair cut for a minute too.
That's what I'm saying. It's just some, people say on the internet, this aura that you got. They ain't, nah. She was trying to holler at you. It's weird how women, like in New York, it's weird how they try to like holler at you. They be saying some nonsense, man. They be like, you got a lot of HOEs. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Here you are approaching me.
The crazy thing is, when I went to the event, right? If y'all listen to the video, you would hear that Instagram thing called it, because old girl was looking for me. She's like, where you at? Where you at? And she saw me, and then she came around me and grabbed me around the neck. I don't know if y'all saw that in the first video. She came and she like that. And then later on, I sit down, the dancing, all these ladies is asking me questions. And I'm saying to myself, I know what this is about. They don't want me to leave. They know. Listen, guys, I have a video up, right? Before I went to Florida the first time. And I was roaming around New York, and the brother lent me his vehicle. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying $100 a day to use his vehicle to do dashing. And I'm just chilling. I'm getting ready to leave. Keystone, 676 know about this. And I'm roaming around. You had a shorty standing in the corner. Man, I'm to the point, man, I just want to go back home, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And to see my brother Zach doing this thing financially, got a lady, got business going on. That's what it's all about, y'all. You see the combination, you could see it as an audience. None of that character over there, he don't got nobody could vouch for him. Nobody vouched for him. In his YouTube career, nobody could say, oh, he did this, that fake Divine and that fake King Connect. Zach's know I helped him glaze. I put King Connect on to DoorDash and all that. Zach's know that.
Yep.
I put Carter on. Y'all used to see Carter over here. Remember Carter used to say, oh, Rollo, I put Carter on to get the vehicle. I said, get your vehicle, get your stuff together. Now he's in a relationship with somebody. Mm-hmm. I see your life gonna change, young man. Where's his proof at? I even helped Jacqueline become a millionaire. I helped Jacqueline to become a millionaire. Not you, New Breed.
Damn. And Jacqueline's nowhere to be found. Well, she blocked you actually, but
I mean, it is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. It is what it is. It just sucks because, like I said previously, like they really want.
This old boy King said that they was talking about it at the UP Farms.
Yeah.
About me. Oh, I stay at you know how that hotel, he was jealous at the hotel I was staying at. Mm-hmm. He's like, how the hell this guy got a hotel like that? He looking at the price and he looking at where he's staying at and he all upset. I'm not trying to top anybody. I just say, yo, and when I went to Charlotte the first time, I was staying in the Chill Hotel. Mm-hmm. I stayed in the Chill Hotel. I said, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to go to Charlotte because the Most High said you're going to be, do your thing. You're going to be near the airport. I was near the airport. That's not cheap.
That's busy, too. That area is always busy because you're by the airport. But then you got to understand the attractions and the food spots that are there, too. That's money all over.
That's about, Zach, I paid 600 round flight the last minute. 500 for the three, including another day. That's another 100. That's about 650. 650 for the airline. 650 for the room for the extra day. Talking about food, I paid for the bowling, which was $230. I paid for everybody for bowling.
Mm-hmm.
You see, he can't debunk that. Newbury can't debunk that because I paid for that.
But again, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say this like
so he's like, how that? Come on, man, that ain't come from Jacqueline's money.
That's what I'm saying. It's hate, bro. It's like I'm just trying to find out how you focused on money that so much. When you had the love notes, I don't even know man. No, I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that because it's all hogwash. Yeah. At the end of the day,
but hold on though.
Go ahead.
I supported this guy.
Me too.
And because I don't agree with you in what you're saying, you're gonna comfort not me, but like viewers, other people. He said somewhere along the lines that he was gonna stop preaching the gospel.
Yep.
It's gonna be all on Patreon, but you're still talking about demons and warlocks and how they're gonna get you if rough times and prosperity and all that stuff. So which is it? What are you doing? Me, for instance, it's I don't even like I said, listen. First of all, I'm doing some work right now. I got some work to do. That's why I'm looking at my phone. I'm actually just doing work. But I can't take that guy serious, man. He already showed himself. He definitely showed himself in 8K resolution. 8K resolution, he already showed himself. And I'm just a viewer. I don't even gotta say nothing. All he gotta do is talk. He's the one who's doing the content. And if it's the kind of content he'll do just to get a bag, then hey, it is what it is. I mean, a lot of people, including yourself, you said that he sold his soul.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Me, I'm just glad that I'm so grateful, fam. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so grateful by the Most High that I'm just able to just do photography and just video game content. Because I used to stream on Twitch.
Right.
I didn't really care about like the support. Not saying that the support is not being cared for, but it's like I wasn't expecting it. It's like, hey, y'all don't really need to do this. I mean, at the time it was a lockdown. I just wanted to try it out. Just have fun, have fun with people, converse with people, work, and just do work. You know what I'm saying? I met people on Twitch, other streamers,
right,
other photographers. I think the last one I met was she's an Australian photographer. She does music. She does music photography, and she does some good work. She does some real good work. She's still doing work right now. It's putting me in a situation where I'm like, I need to go shoot some stuff right now. That's me scratching my head. I really got to photograph some people. I got a lot of work, fam, that I have not yet shown ever since I moved here. So much. Because it's so much to do. It's so much for me to work on. It's just a lot. I both do tech and gaming on my other channel and Twitch, as well as my Brainwave channel. It's totally different. I'm telling you, man. Twitch is weird now because of how explicit it is. Ever since Justin, I think it was Justin TV, Justin.tv. Ever since he sold it to Google, everything just went downhill from there. And I'm just like, this is crazy. It's not even gaming anymore. It's just the internet,
Yeah, it has become the internet. Yeah, that's how Kai Centric and all of them
Yeah.
do what they do. Yeah.
Oh.
hmm
Uh,
So now the question I have for you, because you met me in person, you know, a lot of people speculate I'm going to go back, around the corner. Now, only the Lord knows that.
right.
And I told you I don't know if I'm going to come back anytime soon. And you told me that, man, don't say that, Rollo. And the reason why I said that because it's going to take a lot more longer. Now, Christina said something important. I will get back what I lost. I do agree with that. It's just that I never I experienced it in terms of not getting work and maybe not have this and that. And this is the first time ever that it's not making sense for me to get work. And I think this is why I know when I go back, it's going to be a shift. Because I said this to you. I said, brother, the South is going to be flourishing and the North is going to struggle. I said this to y'all last year and the year before on my videos about the fire, about a lot of things that come in. It didn't hit Florida. It hit all the states. All the smoke hit the state except Florida. That's a known fact. And so what I'm saying is to the other Southerners, you got to kick Esau out. It's not to say there's no black Esau's in Florida. They're in the west side of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the tornadoes hit the west side of Florida more than central or north or south Florida.
Well, it's hitting central right now, but I get what you're talking about. It started off at well, you got to understand that's how usually it happens. It usually happens from not northwest. It always comes from west sometimes.
Because Louisiana is a demonic state and it has a lot of demonic energy, and a lot of the Louisianans moved to Tampa, Saratoga, Fort Myers, Tallahassee. So they bring that witch and warlock.
Hey man, why you keep saying Tallahassee for? It's Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, yeah. I call it Tallahassee.
They calling it Tallahassee. I'm like, what's a Tallahassee? You mean Tallahassee? You're gonna call the capital? Is it the capital of Florida? Yeah, the capital of Florida is Tallahassee. You saying it's so incorrect, bro? I'm like, what?
So it's just that it's a lot of those type of people there, and they bring in all the nonsense. And the Most High, that's why He brings it there. And then it's not to say it don't hit Orlando or Daytona or.
But it's temporary.
Whatever the case may be, it just hits the west side to the north, west.
It's temporary. And but yo, when I tell you, fam, it's also hit in Miami, bro. It hit a lot. It hit a lot in Cuba.
Yeah.
Cuba, yeah, it hit a lot in Cuba. But but it went to Miami because it's certain wind travels too. Like right now, I just mowed the lawn. I'm like, bet. I don't gotta water the grass. Cool. Let the rain take over.
You're like Ringo say, yeah. Like Ringo say, yeah.
Let the rain take over. I'm chilling right now. I know it's a lot of water though. Like it's gonna be like about 2 months worth of water.
Yeah.
2 months, bro. 2 months. Yeah, man. Listen, we all looking forward to you getting there, man. Like, I know you're not worried about those who are afraid, right? Because you saying they're afraid. They just don't want you to shine, man. They don't want you to prosper. They don't want you to shine. They don't want you to make business. Listen, I'm doing business, man. That's why I'm not even watching videos. I can't even catch like real-time live streams. I can't do that.
That's even
right. Yeah, I'm going to bed. I come home late. I leave my house early than usual so I can get there on time. Like early.
Mm-hmm.
So I can start doing my work, my photo work. Cause I don't have when I'm home, I'm like, fam, I'm gonna just work out and hit the sack. I'm tired. And I'll sometimes work on my other stuff, but like, it's busy here. It gets busy here. I don't see people who are lazy like that. And if I do, they don't last long. they don't last long in the environment. If you lazy, you got to go. You got to get
it's time for you to pack up out of the South. Yeah,
pack up on out of here. People are actually moving back. They're moving from Florida. Like they're moving out of Florida. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm like, why? They be like, oh, it's too much. And I'm like, what do you mean it's too much? There's so many opportunities you could do. But hey, that's their stuff. More space for me, I guess. And then there was a security guard who used to work there. He only worked there for 2 days. 2 days. So I'm like, what?
And they worked 3 days. They got 4 days off. So what's his excuse?
Well, he was lazy. He was a heavy set dude, kind of like around your height, but he was heavy, like he was big. And I'm just like, fam, you showing up with no belt, you late, you not doing your job. I'm like, fam, you only been here for 3 days. You only got one week's worth of a check, and that's it.
They pay pretty good too for 3 days. Man, they only work 3 days a week there. That's crazy. Part-time, man. 36 hours.
Hey, actually, yeah. Forever Studios brought up a good question. Hey, you play Call of Duty? I need to actually get into gaming. The only gaming I do is arcade gaming, and I only play one arcade game. Y'all can check that out if y'all want to, but y'all can just find that.
Yeah.
But hey, Brainwaves, if you want, drop your Twitch if you don't mind, Rollo.
Yeah.
I do. You know, I watch Twitch from time to time. It's rare now because I'm extra busy. Oh man, but it's 6:30 right now. She's good. Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, listen, it's been real. I got a lot of work to do. Apparently, I gotta do what is it that I'm doing? I gotta do some training. And today's the deadline.
I knew that's right.
That's how busy I am, man. I don't even got time to do my work training. I'm almost done though. That's what I was doing while we were streaming, but it's not like I was ignoring you. I heard every word you said. I'm just trying to multitask.
Oh, of course, man.
Hey,
appreciate you coming on, man. So my last question to you is, what is the biggest surprise out of everything you've done? You got your vehicle, you got certain equipment. What is the biggest surprise you did in Florida that happened so quickly?
That happened so quickly? It's a good question. Let's see. That I used to. Oh no, not used to. So I'm reading Brainwaves thing too. So that happened to me so quickly. Other than getting a car? Well, then again, I would say getting a car. Well, no, because I was expecting it to get it quicker than usual. So no, that's
let's say places you've been to that it's very expensive to go to.
Well, I was thinking of driving up to Panama City. I haven't done it yet, but it's expensive over there. They dealing with storms right now, so I'm definitely not going. I'm glad I ain't going right now. I would have been pissed. Dang, but the most expensive spot that I've been to thus far would be like Miami, but I didn't go to Miami yet either. Ever since I moved over here. Ice Cream. Iceman and Bob. Okay, that's your Twitch name. Bet. Let me just take a picture of that.
Get a picture of that. The reason why I say that is because I spend 1 day in Florida, y'all. You're gonna be shocked.
I'll be right back, Rollo. Hold on.
Yeah, no doubt. To everybody that's tuning in, I spend the most I ever spent in Florida in 1 day. Room, vehicle, food, gas, entertainment, 1,500. 1,500. The average person in America, y'all ready for this? The average person spending in America today is $200. So think about it. And mind you, this is when I was with the lady in Florida. And she got her own children that she takes care of. I'm just taking care of her wherever she needed. By myself, I spent about $750, $800. And the crazy thing about it is I got it back the next day. When I had my own vehicle, Zats in Florida, my Toyota CHRV, I rented it out. That's how I rented out the other vehicles. I had my vehicle for a short time. And for those who don't know, when the incident happened with old girl at the hotel, I had to return back that car because I was not dashing at the time. I wasn't making that much. Okay? So I had to make the sacrifice of giving up that car. And I almost had a place to stay. That's not the place I was supposed to stay. I had the money. They just didn't want to give me the place. And you know what, I'm gonna tell you what that place is based in Massachusetts. The woman that interviewed me for the condo was from Georgia. I'm gonna say that again. The woman that interviewed me for the condo was from Georgia. However, the headquarters of that initiative was from Massachusetts. And then you had a person that didn't speak a lick of English went in there and got the place the same day. I'm gonna tell you something. Newbury is working with those people from other countries. You gotta watch. That dude is a problem. He's a problem. He's worse than D Dollar, as to watch us out say. He's worse. He's worse. He's worse, man. That dude's a problem. And he don't have no business of being in Georgia. He doing some funny business. I'm telling y'all, man. Telling y'all. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Twitch. Okay. Yeah. So go ahead. Go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, like I said, I was working on I'm trying to multitask here because I really don't want to go to bed and then wake up. Well, no, it'll expire by midnight, but I'm almost done. Yeah, man. I mean, the dude's a problem. A lot of people don't like him for who he is right now, and that's okay because that's supposed to be a good thing for you to not like somebody who is acting like that. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be around somebody who acts like that too, because what would that make me? The same exact person. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's been real.
Yep.
Thanks for having me on. My final assessment.
You're gonna get to that 10K a month, man. It's coming, man.
And listen.
Welcome to the family, man. I'm glad to see this, man. It's a humbling experience to see my brother.
Yeah, it is. But at the same time, I gotta be ready for that, to be honest. I gotta be ready for that.
It's coming, brother. It's coming. Because when you start interviewing those people of the other interconnects you got going on, it's coming. You're gonna see what I saw. You're gonna see what I saw in some.
Yeah, I gotta put myself out there too, and like get out of my comfort zone and just do what I gotta do. Because like I said, I've done it in New York as well. It's just is a totally different environment. And like I said, it just, you got to build that kind of relationship first. You know what I'm saying? Because when I before I photographed this lady, we had conversations. This was when I was invited to my lady's birthday party. And she was there. So, we had conversations as well. And I was like, I want to photograph her. That was like in my head. I'm like, I want to photograph her. And she's pretty. I just wasn't like, I'm just about business. That's what it was. I'm just about business. I could say anything I want to say. Like, listen, she pretty. Hey, can you let her know? Like, and that's when it happened. This happened like 2-3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to do that with I just got to do that with other people, even strangers, because I'm just pacing it very slowly in Florida, because it's something that I like. I'm still observing how Florida environments are, because a lot of environments in Florida are so different, so different, man. So it's gonna come soon.
When I
It's gonna come.
when I first got there in the Jacksonville, the Daytonas, the Orlando's, guys, I was in hotels that's about 250, 300 a day, y'all. And
Yeah,
some of the hotels look like apartments.
no
And
lie.
a lot of them do. And I was making $7 an hour during the day. And nighttime, I was making $13 a day in the Hilton.
Mm-hmm.
So when you got that, and I was working at the hospital, on the side. See, I'm gonna tell y'all the lesson. Don't ever move to the south. Get your vehicle first, then get a home. That's exactly the family that I met when I went back down to Florida. When I worked at the hotel, they told me they had a hotel for 3 months before they got their house, and they are millionaires.
Mm.
It takes a process. They're not giving it to you just like that. And I'm glad that happened. I'm gonna tell you why, because you're gonna appreciate more. And what you're gonna realize in any time of your life, guys and fellas, ladies, appreciate the dollar. I appreciate the support, because it took me places to show y'all it could be done. And I was not even six figures. I was six figures for a little while, because Zach seen the receipts. I was, but I was investing
Right.
back into the business with people. And that's what the other individual was jealous about. He saw the moves I was making. He was monitoring me. He couldn't believe. Instead of him just working with me, his family could have been in a better situation than that one small studio apartment that you've been staying with in the past 2-3 years in Georgia. That's not my fault, homie, that you got your children in that small complex. I wouldn't do that. You think I would put my lady, whether she has children by somebody else or with me, in that type of situation? Even Ringo Stay in the Hood had 4 bedrooms. He was smart enough to do that.
Right.
You jealous of the house he got? You're not serious about relationships. It's just that women feel sorry for you and give you kids. It is what it is. See, a woman gonna give me a kid. It's just that they know I don't play. I don't play. And see, most of you ladies ain't ready. That's what tell you. Most ladies ain't ready for me. Because even Zach, my brother Zach, was like, yo, this guy, what the heck? I never seen so. He's been around people, but it happens so fast. You got to understand something. It's one thing when somebody tell you something and it happens periodically. Zach got into the valet service in New York. It was just a get him through the process. In Florida,
Oh yeah.
you could run the business. I told you could run the business.
Yeah, he put me on. Yo, so let me tell you something about what happened in New York, right? Because I haven't done valet ever until last year in April. Yeah, he put me on, and I'm just like, all right, this is kind of easy. This is easy. So I don't think that ever happened before. Not to me, at least, not to me. But let me tell you what happened, right? There was this one time, and it's like you got all these valet people, and I'm not saying that they probably don't know how to do it. They don't know how to jack a car, like not hijack a car, but jack the car, lift it up, change a tire, because that's what happened. So I took the liberty of doing that, did that, told them what to do, blah blah blah. They helped me out financially. Cool, it is what it is. Fam, that same night, because I was exhausted that night, some dude who works for the night shift, he couldn't make it because his car broke down. So I got, because for some reason they all spoke, like majority of them spoke Spanish, but I was like the translator, and I'm like, that's what Raul was talking about. He said I could run the business just based off of that. But I also have the experience of just driving cars, parking cars, doing all this, because I used to do quality control. I used to be a delivery driver. I used to be a delivery driver again. I used to do all those stuff that requires like transportation. So valet was nothing. And I was good with customer service because I worked in retail and I worked in, I talked to people all the time. But fam, when Raul put me on, it was crazy because it's like it was a new kind of field that I was in. And I don't know I was shocked. I was shocked because the guy, my boss, my manager, he said, okay, can you cover this shift? So I'm working OT, and then he gave me like another $100 incentive. I'm like, how you do that? Just for doing a 24-hour shift? Just from doing that? That was at the same spot in New York. And then he was kind of low-key upset that I was moving to Florida. Because I told him, like, hey, I'm going to Florida. So see you later. He was kind of upset, but he was like, he wished me all the best and stuff like that. But now I'm here. And it's like, oh, I could be a lead. I don't want to be a lead right now. Nah, I don't want to be a lead. Not right now. I don't want to deal with the headache.
Let me tell you what you're gonna deal with. It's not the workers. What you're gonna deal with is the people around the workers. Let me give you an example. When I was becoming assistant general manager for them, and I was for a little time, I had the whole place was quiet. It was so smooth. Yo, I let the other guys go home because it started slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
The guy was like, oh man, we only made $40. I said, before you leave, you're going to make $200. Guy came, we did the service. I told the other guy, bring the stuff upstairs. We made $200 a piece. We made $250. The most I ever made at that spot, not being the manager, for the whole week was $1,500 for 3 days. 3 days.
I reached a certain goal. I actually surpassed my previous. I surpassed my goal.
It's good to pass that. If you are working full-time valet service and you making under $1,000, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry.
As far as what, like overall?
I remember I always say that you will surpass your hourly pay week.
Oh, that's what I did.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was like, huh. Interesting. I was like, what? And the funny thing is, I had to take a day off one of these. Well, not today, but I don't know. Somehow writing stuff down, like I said, y'all, write your stuff down, and you got to put the work into it.
Yeah.
This ties into the beginning of the stream where I'm like, I don't really got to see my check, to be honest.
You don't have to see a check. You don't have to see his check, y'all.
Now I do it because, like I said, I got things to take care of. But like, if I didn't really, I don't really need to see it. And I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to put y'all on some game because I've dealt with it longer than expected, to be honest. I did not know this was going to happen so quickly. I guess because I'm more at peace, even though, like I said, I be getting tired sometimes because it's tiring. But the temperature is dropping. It's dropping to the 80s now. This hurricane coming through, and it's also fall. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, man. It's just what it is, man. Yo, man. Just because I'm not there financially doesn't mean that I can't give advice. So that's why I want you to understand. I'm not there financially like I used to be. I'm not right now. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad I took care of emergency stuff out of my funds, what I had left to survive, to pay what I needed to pay. Do I prefer to do that? No.
Right.
However, it happens. And you could tell when a person is struggling, and I am, but you don't see me frustrated. And I think that's what's pissing him off even more in his constituents. Because even when that happened, I didn't say anything right away. I just defended myself at that time.
Right.
And when we look at this whole situation, y'all, looking back at this video, around this time next year, I'll be in a lot of places, man. Because there's so many planes going by the last few days. It's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I will not be sitting in this apartment around this time next year. I'll be in different places.
Right.
And the thing is that this content is going into a whole different paradigm that I will forget. I already forgot about old dude. I just want y'all to see his fall is already happening right in front of y'all.
Right.
He had a chance to deal with multiple business opportunities with Brainwiz, Ringo, myself, Ethro, Sanina. I mean, y'all have no clue. We just gonna keep it because we got the other.
Even not trying to put myself out there, but even myself, because fam, if you really wanted to be upon UP Farms, this alone can get you places. This is a drone, y'all. That's a
lot of money. Yep.
I spent at least $1,300 on this.
Mm-hmm.
And this is good for beginners. I'm considered a beginner myself, but I love video, so I'm learning a lot more about like drone work and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But like this can, I don't even know why I definitely just promoted this guy, but it is what it is. But like I think Ringo's gonna get one. Ringo, get this drone. It's for beginners. I don't know if you're watching, but just be mindful of the I'm talking to Ringo now. I don't know if he's watching, but if he does catch wind of this video, just be mindful of certain areas and zones. Obviously, it's hard in Florida for me to fly a drone because one, there's so many airports. There's an airport in every location.
I've been telling people that.
Many, fam. Every town there's an airport.
Yeah.
You got Sanford Airport. You got Deltona. You got Orlando. You got Daytona. You got Tampa. It's everywhere. You got Miami. You got Fort Lauderdale. Those two airports are like 35 minutes apart.
Yeah.
You got St. Augustine Airport. You got Jacksonville. I'm like, fam, I can't fly this drone anywhere. I mean, I could fly it. I'm just joking, but it's. I'm not joking about the zones, man. Yeah, you gotta be real. Yeah, be real cautious too. But I think it's just more secure in Florida than in North Carolina. That's what I'm assuming.
Mhm.
But other than that, nah.
So what's the biggest? So that's not only your biggest purchase. You got another laptop, correct?
No, not yet. I got
Oh,
another camera though.
another camera. So what that ran for?
1900
Ooh, ooh,
paid off. Paid off.
ooh.
Yeah, that was
Man.
paid. I paid that off. I bought it 5 months ago. Paid it off last month. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that gotta go now, right now.
Man, 19. Ooh, wee. What and
1900.
the DJI and mic? So with that game with it the ones you have? How much you pay for that?
Yo, I should have just waited, but I paid like 250. Now it's like 150. I was tight.
Yeah, shout out to DJI mics. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that last year. I bought the DJI. I bought the drone. For about $1,100. Yeah, $1,100 plus batteries. I'm actually when I get paid later on this week, I'm gonna buy a wide angle lens for the drone. That's gonna cost like $50. That's not expensive.
Yeah.
This camera right here, that's about 500, but I bought that 400. No, something like 400, but I bought it last year. So now the DJI Osmo Action 5 came out this year, and I'm thinking about getting that one later on this year. And I bought the lenses.
Mm-hmm.
Them lenses are just as expensive as the camera.
It is.
The lenses is what really hurts your pockets. Screw the body. You need the lenses, fam. Because like a car, can't operate it without no tires, no wheels.
Basically, what he's saying, if he didn't get all the equipment, he could have a house right now going on right now.
Yeah.
He could have put down for another house right now. This is no cap. He could have put down for a house right now, a nice sizable house.
If I didn't have to worry about a car, if I lived very close to work, I didn't have to worry about a car. I'd rent that car out in a sense. I honestly would have given it to Rallo. I'm like, here, take this car. I don't need it right now. Bye. But I needed a car because I live very far from work.
Yeah.
I live about 60 miles from work. I'm not gonna lie. 60 hours. I mean 60 miles, excuse me. 50. Takes me about an hour and a half to get there. None of this is cheap, yet Newbie be talking about Ringo having equipment. Yeah. Like
Ringo Studios about $350,000-$400,000. What are he talking about?
It's crazy. Because
Ringo's about 350 because he talked about it. So I'm not pocket watching. I know just based off that it's about 350, 400,000 easily.
Bro, even yo,
he could have 2 mansions if he wanted to, if he didn't invest in his equipment.
Fam,
That's what I'm saying.
Even the book bags for your cameras are not cheap.
Nope,
they're not cheap. I'm trying to get another one to see if I can fit clothes in there, just in case I want to travel and stuff with it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
I want to do that, but I got so much equipment. I'm just like, I might as well just bring a suitcase, a camera suitcase, and just call it a day. But even those aren't cheap. Those run like $300.
Yeah,
for a bag, bro.
And how the heck you got all this money on? You get more views than me. You get more likes and shares, and you're behind. I got better equipment than you, and you supposed to be a big YouTuber. This don't make no sense.
I'm just a viewer.
Yeah, you just a viewer. You got more than him.
And I'm not even, like I said, I'm trying to be humble about it. I'm trying to be humble about it because, like, let's say I did physically meet New Breed, right? I would have put him on game quick. Cause I'm like, okay, I see him as a brother. And then once he acted like that, I'm like, fam, I just put him on, but he acting like this.
Bro, he could have been a millionaire. But see, it's not meant for him to be a millionaire. It's meant. That's why, you know, and Zaz could verify. Ringo said it. Danini said it, of course, over by Reg. You know, it looks like I'm going to be a millionaire before you know it. And the reason why is because of what happened. This is the biggest test of all time for me. If I had everything correctly, if I had my own vehicle, my own place, man, I would have been a millionaire right now. Mm-hmm. Based on what Zaz told y'all, how much I was making a month, I could have paid that car off within 3 to 4 months.
8 months the latest. If you really want to see more, if you really
you know me, I'm always on that season.
Listen,
you know, you met me. I'm on season talk.
listen. If I didn't have my 9 to 5, I'd have more time just doing this. But you know, I work in the daytime, so a lot of traffic comes along with in the day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I guess I don't want to quit. I like my job. I'm not saying I hate my job. I love it.
You think? Let me ask you this question: why you think they ain't want to give me the day shift? From your looking back at it now of me leaving, because you know why I left. Because I was tired of the night shift. Why you think they ain't want to give me the day shift?
Me personally, they are desperate for the night shift. They need people for the night shift. It's crazy at night, man. Like, one, there's nothing to do. Ain't nothing to do. I worked the night shift once, and this was in New York. Fam, I'm not gonna lie. I was very productive. I went to do my photography editing. So I didn't really do anything, but fam, I felt so drained, man. Not only because I did like another shift, a double. It's just at night. It's just draining, fam. You could be at work. You could work the night shift and be automatically tired. Me,
I wasn't tired at the hotel. That's the difference. In the hotel, I worked the night shift in the hotel.
But did you have things to do at that hotel?
Yeah.
That's my point. That's my point. Over there in Orlando at night, nothing to do, fam. Nothing. I would have been pissed. They be making fun of me like, hey man, you keep acting up, Michael. You're gonna go to Winnie Palmer. I was like, oh nah, don't do that to me. But they know I'm not going there. They know I'm staying right where I'm supposed to be. They know where I'm supposed to be at. I'm supposed to be right here. Okay? They know that. That's it. I ain't gonna don't put me over there. Wait, no, sir. No, sir. Don't do that. No. But
I would say this though. My final assessment of this whole thing, y'all, Florida hospitality is the #1 economy in the state of Florida. And if you get involved, I know private valet services, when it comes to the games, they making bread. And they not only pushing regular cars. We seen some of the co-workers of ours that we work with was pushing Porsches, BMWs, Maybach. I remember one came with a Maybach. He was a valet worker. He had a Maybach. Some of them got Mercedes. That's no. Yep, they got them young guys is pushing down there. Pushing very luxury cars. Even the guys I used to work with at the Hilton, they were pushing BMWs. They pushing them race cars. They gone.
they pushing trucks.
Oh yeah, they pushing trucks too. Yeah. Yeah, that's that next level. Yo, like, shorties love when you in that truck, man. Woo wee.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get a truck unless it's work related.
Of course.
I can't.
You know all right, man.
I'm by myself in a truck. That's something crazy. And the thing is, I'm justified getting a truck because I'm over 6 feet. I'm 6'7", 6'8". So I'm just like, nah, I can't fit in no hatchback no more. Listen, get that out. I need that gone. So I wanted to get a bigger SUV. I got a RAV4, but I wanted to settle for a Highlander.
Yeah, Highlander offers.
Yo,
I seen the new Highlander.
The Grand Highlander? Nah.
It's like a Maybach, the new Highlander, fam. It's like a Maybach.
No, but check the Grand Highlander, bro. The Grand Highlander?
Oh, yeah.
Chef's kiss, baby. Chef's kiss. It looks beautiful. I don't know why I need like 7 cup holders, but hey, if I'm doing DoorDash,
it's about what, 150, 200,000?
Nah, it's much less than that, bro. You're talking about the Jeep Wagoneers.
No, they got one that it has the Maybach, like it has a seat, it has the couches and everything.
Let me see.
They got like a table.
Let me look for it. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me see something.
I think it's about maybe 80, 90,000, probably close to 100.
You're talking about the Jeep Wagoneers and the Grand Wagoneers.
Yeah.
Toyota Grand Highlander. Yes. 2024. Damn, bro.
Told you.
I should have bought a Grand Highlander. How much they go for?
They're in the 50, 60,000, 70,000 range, right?
Starting is 43.
Okay. That's about right.
Let me check the interior. I'll put this up. Yeah, that interior looks lovely. Woo. Dang.
Yeah.
Look at all these seats, bruh.
You know, like on a tip, you could put like 15 on it, 15 down on it, and then you be out within 2 hours.
Dang, how many seats they got? 7 seats, bruh.
Hell yeah.
7 seats. I saw that Grand Highlander. This is from one of the people, the patients. This is one of the patients who they just got their Grand Highlander. They love it. They were confused at first. I told them like, hey, listen, I got you. I know how to operate this. It's easy. Man, Grand Highlanders, chef's kiss, man. Woo! I'm looking at it right now.
Look. Yeah, it's off the chain, man. Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, that's off the chain, man. Damn.
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Look how many seats they got. They got 1, 2 in the back, and 3 in the all the way to the back.
Yep. If this you can change it into something else, yep.
If this don't scream Uber XL, baby.
And a lot of people in Florida love driving those things.
They love driving those things. Fam, look at that. 10 out of 10 car.
You can get a party connect with the people in the party, with the colleges and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Platinum? Let me see what the Platinum is. Platinum Highland.
That's part of the one I was talking about.
Yeah, so let me see. Let me see the exterior. Something like this.
That's like a mini Maybach, man. Ooh, man, that's tough.
Yeah,
guys, you gotta understand. Florida is a breed of masculine. You could make under 6 figure and get that vehicle. That's what we're trying to say. Yo, there's people making under 6 figures pushing that because they got other things going on. Pushing that.
I think my next car is gonna be a Grand Highlander.
Okay.
Or if I make a lot more, G-Wagon.
Hell yeah. Facts.
I like Mercedes, y'all. My first car that I drove was a German car. It was a 1995 Mercedes-Benz E320. Fam, that thing pushed. It sucked that it was it sucked that it was rear wheel drive, but it pushed. It pushed still. It pushed. I think it was like 1995, so it was, had it for about that's a long time, like 23 years. Sheesh.
No, that's right.
Premium gas. Still.
Yeah. Hey, Brainwaves, get ready to get your G-Wagon before I know you getting the G-Wagon before the year's over with, Brainwaves. I know you getting one. You and your wife getting one. I know you getting one, fam. I know that's one of your favorite cars too.
Oh, it's his favorite SUV. Damn.
Let's see if Brainwaves say something about it. I see him. Shout out to our brother Ringo. He got a nice Mercedes too, man. That Mercedes is tough.
I peeped the Mercedes. I didn't see. Listen, I saw his last video.
That's an E-Class. That has to be an E-Class. Facts.
It looked like an E-Class. I don't want to say S because it wasn't too long. It looked like an E-Class though.
Yeah, it's all that. That's all.
He got the Benzo. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Ooh, because I was staying quiet. I'm like, what do you mean Ringo got a Benz? What are you talking about?
I said that he's gonna get one too. I called it. I said Ringo gonna get a Mercedes.
I was like, what happened to the Ford?
Now he got that still. He got that.
I was like, what? But he just got it quick. I'm like, nah. When you move, it moves with you, man. You about to get
it. I try to tell you. Yeah.
Hold on. He trying to get an EV? What kind of EV trying to get, man? Too. I love them G-Wagons, man. It just sucks on gas. Look at that. 13 city. It's a black E-Class. Yeah. I was like, it can't be an S-Class. It's not that long. Look at that. G-Wagons, 13 city, 16 highway. Man, if I use that to get to work, I'm only gonna do that one time.
Yeah.
Listen, once a week, I'm gonna do that. That's it. I can't afford to just keep. I gotta be like close. I gotta be like close to the workplace. That's it. No.
Yo, but it's a lot of sisters that watches our platform, and a lot of brothers. They pushing nice vehicles, man, for real. Y'all support us. I know Fabulous Studio got a racing car. I could tell by how he moves. Forever Studio got a racing car, man.
When I was renting out, you trying to get a Tesla Model Y? Hey.
That's a tough vehicle. Ooh.
And they push too, considering that it's an EV, of course. But at the same time, that's why MB hates on Ringo because why it's a gas guzzler? You gotta focus on the engine, yo. 6-cylinder at least. Well, no. Let me see. If it's 6-cylinder engine, I know it's V8s.
Mm-hmm.
What this one is? Oh yeah, this is definitely V8. 550. Well, no. This one is a 6-cylinder engine, but it's turbocharged. So that's another speeder. But I'm not gonna get no 6-cylinder G-Wagon. Ew.
If you press on the plus thing, on the share screen with like a TV, you could share it. You could share it on your screen as well. Let me show y'all.
Yeah,
what I want to get.
Oh, he's trying to show you the Maybach.
Yeah.
He's trying to show you the Maybach. I'm gonna continue to do this work. Trying to see something.
This is what I'm gonna get, y'all. For real. I'm not playing. Show you right now. Let me go to my screen. Right now, this is what I want to get. For real. This one right here. That's what I want to get, y'all.
I can't see that. You gotta put it.
Oh yeah, because we on whatchamacallit. Oh, we're not on the right angle. I forgot. Let me see if I can do it. I can't do it.
I mean, well, no, I could actually view it. Hold on. Oh, the Mercedes. Woo! Dang, bro. How much they go for? Damn.
I want to get this Tough Rider right here.
I want a Porsche though.
This is about, I think, about 2 something, close to 3.
Yeah, if you got like a 911 Carrera, a Taycan, I think it's also an EV Porsche. Hey, Chevy Equinox fan, listen. If it drives, it drives. I had a 6-cylinder truck. It was a gas guzzler. Yeah, my Benz was a 6-cylinder. My Benz was 6 cylinders. That was a gas guzzler. And then my other Benz was an 8. It was a V8. I was like, yeah, I'm tired of this. I'm good. Mind you, they're German cars, like German luxury. That's annoying. I might as well just buy a Lexus. If I want something that's luxurious, like the beginning stages of luxury, just get a Lexus. Or get a Kia. You can get a Kia K5 luxury sport vehicle.
That's true.
Luxury sport. Lexus is also luxury. But Kia, Taycan Turbo.
Right here. This is another one right here, man. Taycan. This is a AMG GLC.
Nah, see, you going too high. You going too high, Marlo. See, you said AMG. You stop right there, sir. You stop. Talk about AMGs right there.
That's a Floridian vehicle right there, man. For real.
Man, and they put.
That's a Floridian vehicle, no cap. Hell yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I see me having one before the year's over with. I do. I truly do, man. You gonna, yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not worried about these demons, what they gonna try. You can't stop what's coming to me. I'm gonna get that this year. Yeah. I'm gonna push that. We're gonna go live. That's gonna be there. My lady, his lady. You know, other things gonna be going down, and man, I'm gonna be in that vehicle. Because I already experienced the mini Maybach already, and I took care of that vehicle. And that's another thing, Zach, is that when I take care of other people's vehicle, that's how I know I'm going to get the top of the line, man. Because I see my brothers getting their thing, got the Ford, Ringo got the Mercedes, Brainwave got a couple of vehicles with his lady. You know, man, we're going to be pushing, man.
Hey, Brainwave said he want an M series. M what though? M what?
M Beamer over AMG.
Yeah, hold on a second. M what though? I need answers immediately. I need answers. M what? Give me a number. Give me a number.
It's like this, man. It's safe to say that Brainwiz and Ringo is definitely in the 6 figures already. They definitely in the 6 figure range, and you're on your way to that, Zach. You're not far fetched, bro. You're not far fetched from 6 figures. You know, you're not far fetched, fam. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing, man. You know, you brothers.
What am I hearing? I'm hearing something.
You brothers is doing your thing. That's what I'm saying. The South is where it's at, man. I don't know how old boy, he gotta go back up north. You want some north money. We want South money. Man, it's so much money to make in the South, man. Man, you could be at $100. Yo, I went to Florida with $200.
Yes, I came to Florida with 1,500.
And look how you must be flipping to it. That's $1,500. You You could wipe that with nothing right now. Real talk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm as long as I'm smart with it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
M3 or M4? Okay, all right. Because M5s suck, bruh. I hate M5s. M6s, they look very sleek. They look very sleek. They're not slow either. They're just, I don't think it's necessary.
And I'm gonna tell you something, right?
XMs are good because it's also an SUV.
Your guys should be doing live streams. Have a vehicle channel. Dax, you should have a vehicle channel. Brainwaves, Ringo. I know he got a motor vlog. He gonna have a vehicle channel too. Oh man, when you have a vehicle channel, bro.
Well, I can make it. I can make a.
That gets a lot of views, man.
I can make a vehicle channel because you know what the next car I really want to get, and this is a fun car, a Mini Cooper S. That's it. Just give me a Mini Cooper. Them small looking cars, bro. They push. Those cars push. My previous car was a GTI.
Ultra Single got one, so hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, man, come on, man. Like,
shout out to Ultra Single and Nightcap, man. Nightcap, Ultra Single got that. He out there in Tampa with his wife.
Nobody drives Mini Coopers but me at the job. I be telling them, no, that car is mine. They know I love driving it. Listen, it's a small car. I told y'all my height. My height 6'7", 6'8", along that range. Don't ask how I fit in the Mini Cooper, okay? Don't ask. I just do it. All right? It's a little tough when I'm driving stick because, you know, there's another pedal there. But at the same time, I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm good. So that's the next car I'm going to get. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Yo, they're so fun, man. Yes, they're customizable. Easily customizable. Yes. Super fun, bro. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to get my hands on one. I don't know what year I want to get though, because I might get like a very older year, like 2012, 2013. I just gotta.
What are they running for right now? The new ones, about 20,000.
Nah, 20,000, 25 up, 25 up.
Okay,
but I don't want. It got to be stick shift too.
Yeah,
it got to be stick. I don't mind automatic. And it just depends where I'm going. Yeah, it just depends where I'm going, how far I'm going. If it's a fun car, maybe it's my weekend car, but I still prefer stick because it actually is. What's a smooth car that's stick? Beamers are good cars that are stick.
Yep.
Very smooth. Mini, no. Surprisingly, the minis are usually they're I think they're manufactured by BMW, but they're so clunky as far as movement. But the new Beamers, they're very smooth. They're smooth. Volkswagen is smooth with stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much that, I guess. Dang, it's 7:30 already. Sheesh.
Time is flying. Yeah.
That's why I always, a lot. That's good. See, I don't like doing that drama stuff, man, because, I mean, there gotta be some banter. But if you really trying to defame somebody over some cookies, you know, like, I don't know what y'all doing, man. I don't know what y'all doing.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. Yeah, so this is a good one, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning into the show, and shout out to Forever Studios earlier for the Cash App. I appreciate that, Forever Studios. Appreciate that, man. And
thank you for supporting him.
Yeah. Infinity Mark, you know what I'm saying? I saw you earlier. I'm going to give you a wrench because, you know, you've been supporting me on the low when you can. Thank you for supporting on the GoFundMe. You, Corey, and, you know, the brother that travels. Oh, that's another brother, Randy. That brother, bro. That dude is a serious traveler, man. I gotta get him on because you talk about traveling, you talking about spending. If that, I'm not telling him not to travel. That brother has to be a millionaire because he try every time I look at his videos, he's in another state, in another country.
Mm-hmm.
That brother has to be, if not a millionaire, close to it, because that's some. You know how much it is on airlines, man. Woo wee, man! Airlines is up, y'all. Airlines is up. Airlines is up, especially if you want to go first class. Even if you go low fare class, it's up right now.
Yep.
It's up, Zax. Airlines is up, man. They making some bread, bro.
Well, you got to understand this too. Think about it. Aside from reactionary videos and skits, one of the next best kind of contents is travel content.
Yeah.
Do you know how many views? Do you know how many views? Let me check my YouTube real quick. Let me see something. Okay, who's on YouTube? Nobody.
You could be, there's a lot of people watch your content, y'all, that are secret millionaires or high-end or regular supporters that's doing very well for themselves, man. Than most content creators. I'm not gonna cap, man.
My most views on one video is 716 views.
Mm-hmm.
And that's with the beach. It just says succeed. Like if you I just did that with my drone.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
Just with my drone. And then the second one is with swans. I went to Winter Park in Orlando. Let me see. Just swans, bro. Like people love stuff like this. I love it too. I'm not doing it just for the people. I'm doing it for myself because that's therapeutic to me. But like those are the most views I got. I don't have that many likes, but it doesn't really matter right now. I'm just posting content, but it's just stuff I like. I like even just taking videos of stuff like that. Travel videos are like they're A1 too. If some of y'all, especially Ringo, because he's into photography as well, and video, excuse me, just take the drone. And he mentioned that in his last stream about like he would take, and that reminds me too, because I gotta see how I can connect the mic with the drone. I gotta see how to do that. I've been researching, but it was just a lot to like learn from. So
Right.
It was a lot to learn. So I got to do more research. I'll probably do that later on tomorrow. I got to pack. Shoot, I got to pack for tomorrow.
It got dark early down there. I'm surprised.
Because
Is it because of the weather?
Yeah, it's because of the weather.
Yeah, because it gets dark around 8:30. I'm like, what is?
Yeah, it got dark quick. Like half an hour ago, it was light, but it's because it's raining. So with YouTube, it's about your views. Is that how
it's
you
engagement? It's engagement.
Yeah, it's the engagement. It's the views as well, and the engagement. Who are these people? What do you want? Sorry, I'm.
Yeah, engagement, Christina, because engagement gets you. So it depends on how my engagement goes and how many people, how many minutes they spend is how much they're willing to give per 1,000 views. So at first you might average anywhere between $2 to $10 per 1,000 views. You know, and the more views you get, the more they give you, money. So I may not have made that much on YouTube, but off of YouTube, of course, I have. So it's just bad for me that some of these larger platforms don't know how to make adjustments. You should not be making what I'm making. If you're making under 1,000, something wrong with you, because it's like this. If you have a certain following and you have a consistent watch time, people involved, YouTube is willing to pay out more. Advertisers is willing to pay out more. It is like going to a game. Everybody gonna go to a Knicks game. That's why the Knicks game is going to be more higher than usual than last year. Why? Because the Knicks is expected to make it to the finals. Where you could go to the Atlanta Hawk game, you could spend let's say $500 sitting there courtside seat. At a Knicks game, you're gonna have to spend $2,000 because it's more prominent. No disrespect to Atlanta, I'm just using examples. Because even the Orlando Magic, the seats is going to be high. I looked at it last year compared to this year. They're going to have a high because they expect them to make the playoffs, make a playoff push. And you think the Dallas Mavericks is going to be cheap? The Lakers should be cheap, but because of certain players, it can't be cheap. So the more product, the more better your product is, the more people going to watch and the more people going to support.
Ugh.
And ladies, you don't have to, you have to put in work, but if you are a certain perspective about you, your thing could skyrocket quicker than most men. And you ain't got to do too much to put yourself out there too much to get views, ladies. The Daughters of Zion, let me say this to y'all. Your voice alone and your experience and technique, y'all don't realize how much of a talent y'all have. Seriously. The men do. The Daughters of Zion, if you're around the right man, you get that ninja lazy behind off that couch. You put that humbling dove voice in his ear one time. He gonna get up, and the next thing you know, he's doing good because he want to make sure you're good. That's why I want to hold the Pop the Balloon thing, because when I saw the lineup, Zats, I said, "Yo, we got to get Selena and Brainwaves to talk about this, man. That lineup is lit, bro. You seen the lineup, Zats? That lineup is lit
For today's.
Yeah, the Pop the Balloon, all that. The lineup, the ladies lineup
for today.
Yeah, today. Yeah, the one that came today.
Yeah, I saw. There are 10 women. I think there used to be like 8, 7, but there are a lot more now. So I don't need to watch it. I probably watch it on the way to work or something. I don't know.
Man, that's ooh, man, that's some fine women up that joker. Woo! That's a serious lineup, man. It's like season 3, they took it to a whole different level, man, with the Pop the Balloon, all that, and her husband.
Right.
Whew, man. Brainwiz, you got to see the lineup, fam. It's off the chain, Brainwiz. I didn't want to do it. I said, I got to do it with them. I know they're busy. We got to do that show on Selena, man. Damn, man. It's like it's tempting me to go to Arizona too. If I go on Arlette, I know I'm in trouble. Because she's the biggest Pop the Balloon set of all time, man.
Don't do that. You like the Jamaican one. The Jamaican Pop the Balloons.
Oh, yeah. That's off. Yeah. That's a sleeper. That's a sleeper, Zats.
I'm over here trying to do some work and listen at the same time, and I'm like, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think the Jamaican ones be sleep. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. They be sleepers.
Yeah, they be sleepers, man. Yeah, they be sleepers, man. Yeah, but it's just that all that, man. It's a whole, man. That's, whew. Man, you going there, you gonna be known worldwide, man. Because her thing is worldwide, bro. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, it is. Yep.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So we appreciate everyone for tuning in to the show. What is Troll talking about?
I'll cook with the storm. Hey, good luck though. I don't think this person trolling.
What? Who's cooked with the storm? That don't make no good. What kind of sentence is that?
Nah, as in like when they be saying like let him cook, like y'all cook, like I think it was a good stream. I don't know. Oh, no. I'm bugging out. Nah. Who cooked? Nah. There's a different type of cooking. Hold on now. I'm doing work in this. Who's cooked? I'm chilling. Nah, yeah. Who a troll? This person's a troll now. I'm just not reading it.
Person out of here, man.
Who's cooked?
Get this troll out of here, man. Jeez.
It was a good show, Raul. Nice to meet you. Hey, nice to meet you too.
Put your channel in the thing. I'm gonna put it in the comment section too.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. I guess I gotta go on YouTube and do that.
You gotta put. Let me put your link. Let me go to your channel. Put your link in here. Hold on a second. You going live later, Brainwiz? Okay, that's good. Be looking forward to seeing what you're talking about. Let me put your channel. Let me go to my thing. Yeah.
Yo, social media is crazy, man. Social media is it's too corny, if you know what I mean.
I haven't had a troll in a minute. He must have paid his phone bill.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Troll had to come up. You know, I love the trolls, but I don't got time to entertain nonsense. It's like if you're gonna troll with some sense, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you just saying things just to be saying things. The trolls back in the days were more crazier than they are now.
Right.
For real.
There we go. That's matched.
Okay, I'm gonna put the link in the chat right now for y'all to subscribe to him. I'm going to it right now. Let me go to my live.
This one. Hey, welcome back. Goten Huggins.
Yeah, that's Goten.
Hey, you a hooper? Let me see something real quick. That's what's up. I don't hoop no more though. I play. I don't know. Ever since I came to Florida, I started playing volleyball. Oh man.
All right, so yeah, that's his channel, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Photographer Bazaz's channel.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is annoying. I hate these things, man.
So, yeah, man. This is what you call real work in real time, y'all. That you got make sure you got a deadline, you get it situated. It's all worth it in the long haul, you know. So if anybody want to reach out to me behind the scenes, you know, I'll let y'all get my main Instagram. Just know you have to show yourself to let me know it's you to go to my private Instagram. That's my private Instagram.
Oh, that's what's up. She called me volleyball. That's what's up. I'm still learning volleyball again. I haven't been playing volleyball in like a month because of all this workload. But you know.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that's good. All right, that's finished. My gosh. Yes, sir. 100%, baby. Freaking tired. Tired of this. All right, man. Let me go. I'm tired. I got stuff to do, and it's dark. It is dark. What? Damn.
I know, man.
I'm glad this webcam works. I mean, it's a DJI similar to the GoPro. That's cool. So I'm about to use that more often.
Yeah, shout out to the DJI mic. Shout out to the Shure mics. Shout out to all of y'all, man, doing your thing, man. It goes to show you, even if you're not doing content, look how much far you came, brother. You came far, man. I look, man, I'm saying, look at this, man. Lord, he came a long way. Thank you. Thank you for DER. DER don't even be in the chat. This guy got his transportation truck business going on there.
Yeah, that's true. Shout out to him too, man.
Yeah.
Hope you're watching. If not, I mean, he probably not.
DER got his own truck. I was so, man, I was like, wow. He said, brother, I don't take it. I said, brother, I ain't gotta take nothing personal. You got your transportation truck business.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
That's good, man. Because there's a lot of people want me to celebrate with them. It's just I have no control over the situation, y'all. I'm here for a reason, and that's all I can do is just continue to do the lives, continue to. Because sometimes, man, you make the sacrifice. Let me tell you something. This is my final assessment on this. Brother Ringo, if you're listening, I think the Most High family is in North Carolina. You come from one of the realest places in New York, like Zats. And to see you, brother, seeing how things is quickly moving into the assignment, bigger than what you used to do. You and your family well deserve this. So no matter what them entities say, you deserve it. And I'm glad that I was there to make sure the Most High used me as a vessel. Your words will come to fruition. He knows, everybody, I will be a millionaire. Not because I want to be a millionaire and be the first in a long time of family of being a millionaire. It's because of the sacrifice I did for the brothers and sisters.
That's facts. Yep.
So to Jacqueline, to my exes, you may not be in my life, but let me tell you something. I got something for y'all what Nino Brown said. Oh, yeah, we got to end it with my brother Nino Brown.
You're gonna show the video?
No, I'm gonna play it on my phone.
Oh, why don't you just show on the
Oh yeah, show them the video. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean we here.
You're right. Let me share the video. Hold on. Let me do that. He's right. Let me do that. Man, this is gonna make me teary, man, to listen to this, man. Oh man, I can't believe I'm about to play it. I played it a few days ago. I'm gonna play it again, y'all. Man, this live right here is one of the wake up lives of all time in my life. Hold on one second. Okay, let's get to it, y'all. Here we go.
I need everybody on here to hit that like button. I need everybody on here to share this video, baby. Let me know if you're ready, because it's going down tonight, baby. I'm finna write you a check that you could damn sure take to the bank in cash with this real shit. I'm finna give you some news that you can use, baby. Cause they trying to play you like you a fool, baby. I need you to hit that like button right now if you're ready for me to go in tonight, baby. Cause I'm the deacon. I ain't the deacon, I'm the deacon. I ain't the deacon, I'm the deacon. See, I'm like the goddamn shit that the roaches scared of, baby. When you flick the lights on, they go to running, because this here ain't nothing but the truth. I need somebody to hit the like button right now if you're ready for your blessing, baby. Let me know if you're ready for your blessing, baby. Let me know if you're ready for the message, baby, because it's going down tonight. Let me tell you something. There's some people that you were so good to. It was some people that you showed the most love. It was some people that you took care of. and they know they did you wrong. They know somebody hit the like button right now if you done took care of people and they crossed you out of nowhere. Somebody hit the like button right now if you done showed people love and they did you wrong. Somebody hit the like button right now if you done put people on but they got on and forgot about you. Somebody hit the like button right now because I'm finna go in tonight because, baby, when they know they done you wrong, they gonna try to avoid you. They gonna avoid you at all costs when they know they done you wrong. I want you to hit the like button right now. I want you to type 1111 in the comments right now. I want you to type ready in the comments right now if somebody done tried to avoid you when they know they was caught dead to the wrong about you. Let me tell you something. I see you on here, Cashley James, Tyler Legit. I see you over here, baby. I see you showing love. Baby, listen, baby. Let me know in the comments right now if somebody done you wrong because I'm finna go in tonight, baby. It's going down tonight. Let me know in the comments if somebody done tried to avoid you after you showed them nothing but love, baby. See, the problem is you ain't realizing this, right? See, they know they done burnt the bridge with you. They know they done burnt the bridge with you, so they know they can't walk back across. They gonna have to swim, and baby, listen, them waters run deep. They gonna drown trying to get back across there, cause you ain't do nothing but show them love. You ain't do nothing but help them. You ain't do nothing but support them. But for some goddamn reason, they found the way to do you wrong, and that's why they avoiding you. They avoiding you because they know they hurt you. They dodging you because they know they hurt you. They dodging you because they know they did you wrong. Somebody hit the like. Roughest with Marlon. If you're on here right now, hit the like button to let them know that, goddamn it, you ain't stopped nothing. You ain't even gotta apologize, baby. Cause I know the real you right now. I know how you feel. You ain't got to tell me sorry. Somebody hit the like button right now. I'm sorry, ain't gonna do the job. Apologizing ain't gonna do the job. Cause what they did to you would have never did to them. You was good to them, baby. But they tried to need somebody on here to let me know, baby, if you're feeling what I need somebody on here to type in 1111 in the comments right now. I need John Tay, where you at, baby? I need Maria always on here. I need, baby, to type in 11. I need, baby. I'm the D-Con. I'm on here tonight, baby. Ray, I'm finna make them roaches run. Cause you know why? They did you wrong. Now they dodging you like roaches. They dodging you like mosquitoes. They know just how goddamn good you were to them. But they took you for granted. So now they trying to evade you. They ain't picking up the call. They ain't picking up the phone. They don't want to apologize. They don't want to come back to you. They don't want to run back and fix nothing. They ain't got no integrity. They ain't got no more. Somebody hit the like button right now if you know somebody who hard colder than a baby mama on her way to the child support office. I say somebody hit the like button right now if you know somebody colder than
I'm going to skip it. Go a little bit more, y'all. Let's get to the point.
Don't care. They don't care. They don't care who they cross. They don't care who take a loss, long as it ain't them. But let me tell you something, baby. Karma got everybody address, and you get served what you deserve. Ain't no menu with karma, baby. They gonna get theirs for doing you wrong, baby. They cross you, and they don't even feel bad about it, baby. And that's why they avoiding you. You thinking they gonna call your mama and check in on your mama. You thinking they gonna call their son and check in on their son. You thinking they gonna call their daughter and check. They ain't calling nobody, baby. They on the run, Jay-Z and Beyonce tour, baby. They on the run. Somebody hit the like button right now if you know somebody on the run. Somebody type 1111 right now if you know somebody on the run, baby. It don't matter what you did for them. It don't matter how much you gave them or how hard you loved them, baby. They crossed you and they don't even feel bad about it. Stop waiting on the apology, baby. The apology was the cross. The crucifixion come before the resurrection, and the resurrection, the benediction right after that. Let me tell you something, baby. Let's put an ending on this. Let's put a period on it. Let's stop this right now. And see, this the problem. When people ask, damn, dog, what happened between y'all? Or damn, girl, you done lost your man. or damn boy, you done lost your wife, they play the victim. They make you look like the abuser. I say they play the victim, but they make you look like the abuser. Girl, he did me wrong. Girl, he played. No, good goddamn well she did you wrong. No, good goddamn well she ain't shit. No, good goddamn well he ain't shit. But he going around acting like he the goddamn victim. He playing victim and painting you out to be the abuser. He playing victim and playing you out to be the abuser. But let me tell you something about this word called vengeance. See, vengeance is mine, thus say the Lord. See, vengeance is mine, thus say the Lord. I know you don't understand something about that word about revenge, but let me tell you about a word about vengeance. Vengeance is mine, thus say the Lord, baby. You ain't got to do no hurt, harm, or danger to them. You ain't got to put a finger on them. You ain't got to put no hex out on them, or no hit out on them, or no voodoo, or no do on them, baby. You got to pray for them, baby. Cause I'ma tell you something. They gonna need your prayer about what they did for you. Because guess what, baby? God don't play about me. God don't play about you. You God's favorite child. You are God's favorite child, baby. God ain't finna show them no mercy. God ain't finna spare them. He finna get on their ass and they gon' feel it, baby. See, the problem was your heart was so big and all you did was show love. See, the problem was you had so much love to give, baby. You got a big heart to the point where you feel bad when it's time to do something for yourself. See, the problem was you waste your real on fake people. But let me tell you something, baby. God finna send you somebody that's real. God finna send you somebody that's finna take you places in life that you never thought you would go, because you thought you was finna go with them, but baby, they didn't want to go. God telling you to cut them people off, because it ain't your loss, it's their loss, it's your win, because vengeance is mine, victory is mine, baby. Thus say the Lord. Get them people up. Let them people go, baby. Free them of you, baby. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve you. They not worthy to be in your presence. Once you know your value, you know who worthy and who ain't worthy to be in your presence, baby. They not worthy to be in your presence, baby. Let them people go. This your winning season, baby. You can't have them haters around you. The things that God's finna do for you, man, if you had them around a little bit too long and you got the bag, baby, guess what, baby? They gonna run through the bag anyway, baby, and you had the wrong person around, and you gonna goddamn find out later in life that they was the wrong person. Get them from around now so God could send them blessings through, baby. They know they did you wrong. That's why they avoiding you. That's why they don't want to talk to you. That's why they don't want to say nothing to you. It ain't that you wrong. They did you wrong. But they mama ain't teach them forgiveness. They daddy ain't got a forgiving heart. They don't love nobody. They never love nobody. They never been taught love. They mama wasn't in their life. They daddy wasn't there, baby. And you expecting them to love you? You expecting them to care for you when they weren't taught that? They don't even love they goddamn kids. All these niggas had around them, helping them, put them on and shit like that, and they turned they back on they niggas. They went and turned they back on they nigga for a bitch. They went and turned they back on they nigga mind for the wrong reason, for new niggas that they don't even know.
Hey, prophecy. That's prophecy right there. Yep.
They mama out there struggling and suffering, and they around here balling and acting like they getting money like that, but they ain't doing nothing for mama and them. And you expect them to do it for you? And you expect them not to avoid you when they know how good you is? Let me tell you something, baby. You are a blessing. You are a blessing. And they fumbling you. People don't just fumble the bag, they fumble blessings, and you are the blessings. They are fumbling you, Cashley James, Maria Owens. Boss up, baby. It's time to separate so we can elevate. Somebody hit the like button so I could detonate, baby. It's going down tonight, baby. This is your winning season. All losses, all curses are coming to an end tonight. All that hate they put on you coming to an end tonight. All that depression that you're going through coming to an end tonight, baby. All that stressing about the people that you thought you could control is coming to an end tonight, baby. You ain't worried about a soul. Let me tell you something, baby. It's gonna get painful, but this is a test, and it's only a test, baby. But you getting tests so you could get to your blessed season. This is your winning season. Somebody hit the like, but somebody type 1111 if you ready for your winning season. Reference remodeling, type 1111 if you ready for your winning season, baby. This is your winning season. DDPPP, type 11. Shout out to Miss McFay on here. Type 1111. Shout out to Maria on type 1111. Vanessa, I see you on here. Type 1111, baby. LeVon, I see. Type 1111. That's all I need you to do, baby. I appreciate them super chat, but let me tell you something is bigger than that, because this is your winning season. That ain't even 1% of what God finna give you this week. You walking up on the week that you don't even know you finna get blessed with a bonus, baby. God finna give you double for your trouble, because you getting them haters out your huddle. This is your winning season, baby. It's your time, baby. You finna shine this year, baby. You finna shine all in the hater face this year, baby. Somebody hit that like button right now if you're ready. Vincent Santiago Art, I see you on here. This your winning season.
All right.
All right.
Man, that's powerful, man.
Yeah, I had to mute the mic and hide my camera. I was talking to Pops. I was on the phone with my Pops real quick. I had to do some stuff.
Man, that's powerful, man. That's a ceremony, man. I could listen to from time to time.
Right.
It's something like I said in the chat, and Zach said something that's coming out of this. I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is I'm missing being down there and doing the things I love to do. You know, I cherish every experience in Florida. The good, the learning. You remember that gym thing they did down there in Orlando?
Should I say the name?
The video. You know the video name?
You said the gym.
No. Don't mention that. No, I'm talking about, remember I put it on Instagram.
I remember.
On Instagram, where everybody was running around a certain part of Orlando.
I remember. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dang, it looked like you missed it, man. I don't know, man. You better hurry up.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, man.
Okay.
I can't work for nobody no more. They got me. They making sure and if they give me work, it's like 10 hours. What I'm going to do with 10 hours?
Hey, I mean, I get you, though. I get you. Dang,
10 hours? For that, I do YouTube if that's the case. And wait a month.
That's why you've been doing it, which I understand.
Yeah. That's why I do 2-3 videos and try to save what little I can from my YouTube check.
Right.
I know it's not going to get me to Florida, but it'll get me through whatever I got to take care of. That's how I appreciate of that, you know, of whatever income I'm supposed to get from from them. That once a month is not easy, man.
No.
So that's why I don't know how these other guys complaining about, at least you're making $5,000-$6,000. You may have a slow time, but at least $5,000-$6,000 total. I'll see if you complain if you made $200 a month. Now you have something to talk about with a big channel.
Right.
If you was making $200 a month, now I could see you losing your mind. But $5,000-$6,000, that's not bad if you know what you're doing.
Right.
Even if you have responsibilities with kids, there's other things you can do on the side. But hey, I don't know nothing. But you heard the brother say, I could vouch for it. You know what I'm saying? Vouch for what I said. But hey, it is what it is, man. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's pretty much about it, y'all. I try not to watch too much Florida stuff because it gets to me, man, fam. It gets to me. It does, man.
I get it. For me though, I mean,
It's just-
I'm just getting started, and I even know it's 8 o'clock. I didn't even know it was 8.
You remember I used to say, man, that warm weather. I love that warm weather. Everybody used to be like, oh, Rollo, you in that short sleeve shirt and everything.
Well, that came along with the dude who was trying to troll us just now.
Yeah.
Now, but I'm like, fam, get out of here, because I was confused. I'm like, wait, he's not being genuine. He was trying to troll and stuff.
Yeah, jealous. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's right here. But anyway, man, like I said, it's been a pleasure, bro.
Yeah, this is a good one, man.
I gotta get some rest. I gotta wake up tomorrow. Actually, I gotta find out if I'm even going to work tomorrow, because the storm, they closed a lot of schools.
Oh, that's right. You got a call. Yeah.
I mean, nah, I'm gonna still go because I got things to pack up anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
They closed the last time. Remember, you said they closed the last time, right?
They didn't close the last time. They just did not. What's it called? They didn't know. They didn't know they were gonna get anything. But I'm gonna still go. I'm trying to make right, man. I mean, if it gets crazy, like crazy, then I'll just let them know, like, hey, man, it's kind of crazy over here. I don't think I should go. I can definitely say no to work. I can say no to work as far as it's within my safety.
Right.
But
is it supposed to be serious over there, or they speculating?
It is, but we just don't know. We don't know, because it could skip. It could skip. Call me. It could skip Orlando. It could skip Central Florida. We don't. Right. It might be flooded in some parts, but they can't. Yo, I was glad I went to the dentist today, because if I had my dentist for tomorrow, they would have canceled.
Yeah, they would have closed down.
Yeah, I would have had to reschedule.
I would say it's serious if a lot of restaurants close. If they don't close down, then that means it's the hospitality, because they normally close down too.
Trying to check the weather though. Hold on. Okay, so it's gonna rain. Oh dang. Nope, it's gonna stop raining at 7 over here in Daytona. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so wind speed. I don't care about the wind speed. I care about the precipitation and where it's coming from. 12-hour forecast. Okay, let's see. All right, man. Well, I gotta go. I gotta eat some food. I'm hungry. I ain't eat all day. So I'll catch y'all later.
All right, Zach. Peace.
All right. Peace, man. Peace, everybody.
You're tuning in to Floridian Rollo. Thank y'all for all tuning in. I'm going to go get me some air. You know what I'm saying? Take a walk and let this phone charge, whatever the case may be. And I see y'all over by Brainwaves when you go live. So salute to Christina and everybody in the chat, Brainwaves and everybody for tuning in. This is a good one. I'm going to do some parts to this, you know what I'm saying, because it's needed on the video side of things. And with that said, I'm out.